Oh yeah, we good. Hey, welcome back to Matter of Fact. We on our last division, man. We less than 2 weeks away from the season. Can't wait. But how'd your team do? You like what you saw from your dub yesterday? Preseason game, preseason shit.
Um, it's hard to say I like or anything because what I mean. We didn't play anybody, but I do like that Joe Milton had a good game because if it seemed like the pressure of him having bad games was actually getting to him, like when he was talking to the media and stuff like that, like and he's a backup
I
quarterback.
can tell you happy to have him though, Loki.
No,
You
it's
happy to
honestly
have him? He's a
no,
good contingency plan.
no. Because here's the thing: if he can't play football, I'm not happy to have him.
He can play football though.
No,
You
no,
know he
no.
can.
But he didn't. He wasn't good in the first two preseason games. And the Cowboy, like all of those people that was like real loud about him, they started like when he was doing well. They were real loud about him when he wasn't playing good. So he liked the fact that they were loud about him when he wasn't doing well, and he was kind of feeling like how you're talking. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this thing. I'm a Wally Pip Dak one day. Like you know what I mean? Like Dak's gonna get injured or something. I'm gonna come through, win my games, and I'm gonna be the Dallas Cowboy quarterback. He felt that way, bro. Like I think like part of him was buying that. And then when he had these bad games and those same people that were kind of gassing him were turning on him, that affected him too. And it's like, nah, I can't. I don't know if I can trust you to be the Dallas Cowboy quarterback if that's how you feel.
Yeah, if your mindset's getting shifted by the media turning on you, that's going to happen.
Yeah, and that's my whole
Especially if you're a cowboy. Now, this ain't, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
and that's my whole thing with Dak. Like I always tell you, like, bro, the reason I like Dak as the quarterback is because not every quarterback in the NFL can deal with this shit, bro. And he's the backup. We're talking about the backup quarterback, bro.
but
And
he
he
has high
can't.
he has high upside though. So
Okay, so
but y'all been taking. Here's the thing, y'all been taking flyers on quarterbacks. Y'all traded a
that's
fourth
just because
round to the
that's the smart
Niners.
thing to do. I think
It is a smart thing to do when you
yeah,
have a vet. I mean, how long? Damn, how long has Dak been y'all starter? It's probably like
bro.
8 years.
9 years. This is
Eight,
year
9
10.
years, yeah.
We're
Because I
going on
remember
year
when he
10.
usurped Tony Romo, and Tony Romo. That's a long time
2016.
ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Migos started popping.
Yes,
Nine
bro.
on me,
It was an
nine
awesome
on
time
me.
in my life, dog.
Romo,
Like, bro,
Tony
my man
Romo
was on the team. My dog was on the team.
at
Like,
the time.
yeah, like you know what I'm
True.
saying? Like, it was like an unreal time in my life, bro. Like, yeah, we were in Dallas. I was in Dallas at Clutch with like Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott was right there.
Well, that's
Like,
tough.
yeah,
That's
you know what
tough.
I'm saying? And it's like T Dub. It was a man named number 83, Terrence Williams. He was that guy because Dez didn't go out like that. Like Dez wasn't, he didn't really drink like that. People don't know, but really Dez Bryant don't turn up or nothing. He's just a dog on Sunday. So T Dub was like, he was that guy like that would set everything up and like had the motion around the city. So T Dub was actually the one that, like, you know what I mean, was getting everybody there, like wide receivers would come through. Da, 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 da. Yeah. It was, bro, it's a crazy time, son. But like, and that's when we was winning. That's when we beat Green Bay. Like all of this shit. Like it went down and we obviously, lost in the playoffs. But that was a crazy ass time in my life, bro, for real. Dak's rookie year.
True, true. Well, I tweeted at you earlier. You hyped about Jaden Blue's comments. My boy Cam Scatterbo. He seemed like he's still breaking them tackles. He's gonna be hard to take down, just
Bro,
like
I
he
was watching him
was in
run.
Arizona.
He was getting like 2 yards.
Just okay, because he slipped. He slipped. He didn't get that much PT. He slipped. That's a slip. You know when you slap boxing or you box somebody and they slip and fall, and you're like, oh, that was a bad rep. Nah, he slipped, bro. He slipped. All right. But besides that, he looked hard to tackle. All right.
Nice.
Just worry about your bro RD rolling his ankle and shit.
Well, he said he can play on it. Like a football.
Well, we
player.
don't gotta rely on Scatterbo. We got some niggas. I'm just saying, man. Watch out
Are we
week
talking
3,
about
man.
running back? Are we talking about running back? Because I'm watching my 7th round running back run, and he's just fine. So
yeah, you have to watch him run because you have Javonte Williams, the corpse of Javonte Williams as your starting back. We need to see him run. We don't need Scatterbo like that. That's
it's a running. I bet you he'll get 3 yards. I bet you he gets the first down. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like we good. We got George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. We have Darius Slayton.
Yeah.
and y'all need to stop playing with him though. I don't like how your fan base and even you. I
already. I be trolling. I defend Darius Slayton on the timeline all the time, bro.
No, you trying to trade for Alex Pierce? Don't disrespect my man like that.
For Alex Pierce?
Yeah,
I would like Alec Pierce.
No. Darius Slayton is paid more money to do that. Stop trying to take my man.
We need a wide receiver 3. He would be number 3 on the depth chart.
Wide receiver 2, bro. Stop trying to take my man's job away from him.
No. I wouldn't. I think Darius Slayton would be wide receiver 2, and then because the reason why the fan base wants to get Alec Pierce is because niggas are off. Jalen Hyatt is enemy number 1 right now.
I mean, seen him. I saw his work. I saw it.
Yeah. He dropped 2 deep balls. I saw somebody tweet, damn, so it's confirmed. He just doesn't like black. He only likes, he don't like white quarterbacks.
I think I said that to myself out loud. I really think when I was watching it, I think I said that shit to myself out loud, bro. To see that happen, to see Dart kind of really put them Jones like on the money and then tap his shoulder pad.
And then Jameis just come in. But it might just be Jameis like type magic because Jameis, he's just an enigma. You know what I mean?
He's the definition of the juice man. Like, I don't want him on my team because like we not serious if he on my team. But like if he is on my squad, we gonna lose, but at least it's like like.
Well, this is the perfect time to have Jameis on our squad because we need vibes, and the vibes are immaculate right now.
That's what I'm saying.
The vibe. This is when we need a Jameis. This is like peak. We needed Jameis. That's why I want him. I'm like, yo, let's just trade Russ to the Vikings because they don't know what they got with JJ McCarthy. Bro, I feel like
you keep on saying that, like,
why not play him in the preseason, bro? They played him once.
Okay, they saw what they needed to see.
No, they're scared. They don't want the media being like, "Damn, this nigga's kind of
scared, bro."
This nigga's kind of ass. They don't want to be like, "Yo, this nigga's kind of ass."
Nah, bro.
They don't want that. They were trying to protect him, bro. Justin Jefferson had to come out and say, "Oh, well, nah, there's growing pains or whatever the fuck he said."
Because he's not gonna lie, bro. He's not gonna lie. This man had Joe Burrow as his quarterback. Then it went to Kirk Cousins. Like, he's always had a quarterback, bro. Bro.
Okay, and then they just had who? Sam Darnold, who they didn't want to retain.
He's still getting 100-yard games. He don't give a damn, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
So you're low on the Seahawks then.
What do you mean I'm low on the Seahawks?
Because Sam Darnold's their starting quarterback. You saying he was just getting balls from Sam Darnold.
Bro, but that's fine. I'm saying that JJ McCarthy, like they passed up on Aaron Rodgers, bro. They passed up on Aaron Rodgers, and he straight up said, like, yo, I appreciate you wanting to come over here, but I'm gonna let you know that if you come, you're gonna be the backup because I'm going to give JJ this opportunity. Straight to Aaron Rodgers' face. So
is that what happened? That's what they told him?
Yes. Yeah. Straight to his face. They were like, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I love you. I know we got a relationship, but if you come over here, you're going to be the backup quarterback because I'm going to give JJ this opportunity. So they're not trying to protect this nigga at all.
If you're that confident in him, then you play him all preseason. We have starters. We have starters playing in preseason, even in week 3. We have quarterbacks that are highly touted.
Just because you might do that or other organizations might do that, some organizations just not going to do that.
The Vikings have 0 rings in their whole franchise history.
But if their head coach and their owner says we're not playing him because we played him last year.
So you're a JJ McCarthy truther.
I'm not a truther, but if they feel like
you straddle on the fence. You straddle on the fence. You straddling the fence. Because
okay,
which is it?
I'm 100% cool with straddling the fence because I'm just being real with my stance on this. They believe in the guy. Let him play fucking football. Let him go play real football.
Let him play some preseason.
Bro, no.
But we didn't stream yesterday because you wanted to watch your preseason Cowboys.
Bro, I was I was actually shaking ass. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't watch the game. We're watching it right now. I was out shaking ass.
You were shaking ass.
Yeah, I was with girls, bro. I was out with girls.
So you were shaking ass?
Like, I'm joking, but like, nigga, I was out with, like, I was good.
I don't like that. That sounds like some Gen Z shit right there. I don't like that. Don't be using that.
Bro, I don't care what you don't like.
Get that shit out your vocab.
All you need to
I don't want to get clipped. I don't want to get clipped next to you when this shit blows up and you talking about, I was shaking ass. And it's like, damn, Dom, who you partying with right now?
Nigga, you partying with a nigga that be out shaking ass, my nigga. If you got a problem with it, if them GZ niggas got a problem with it, they need to learn how to touch grass and shake some ass too.
Yo, chill. All right,
real,
man. Right. Man, let's get into this division, though, man. Let's get into this division. So our last division, we haven't gotten to them yet.
And shout out Waves.
Oh yeah, shout out Waves. We haven't gotten into it yet. The NFC West, very interesting division, and I'm glad we kind of waited on them. We could kind of do what we did last division with the NFC East and do kind of all right, who finished last and who did finish last? The Cardinals. I'm assuming.
No, San Francisco.
San Francisco finished last?
Yeah, bro, they had a 12 pick.
Oh, I'm glad we're getting to San Fran then. I'm glad we're getting, because I got some shit for you. All right, so San Fran. Now, new news on San Fran. They just traded for Brian Robinson Jr. Last stream, Austin said he wasn't going to get traded. He was just going to get cut. What are your thoughts on that? The trade happened, and like I thought it would happen. What? And can you explain why you thought that the trade wouldn't happen?
Right. So I'm not going to hold you. If they had a healthy backfield, I still feel like the trade doesn't happen. But okay, so I can't even talk about what's real with the team.
I can't kiss my teeth. All I did was kiss my teeth. I wasn't going to say nothing. I can't kiss my teeth.
I guess so. Don wants you to be like, "Oh, I'm so stupid. I don't know football because I didn't."
Why does it have to be that?
The trade was going to happen.
I didn't. Why do I have to do? Why does it have to be that?
Okay, so do you want me to break it down, or what do you want me to do?
All this over kissing my teeth?
That's what I'm saying. What do you want me to do? What would be correct for you to not kiss you?
All right. What would be correct would be, all right, I said last episode, on Wednesday, that he's just going to get cut. Why trade for him?
Yeah.
All right. I was wrong on that, and here's why I was wrong.
And this is why I was wrong. So the reason why I was wrong was because I asked the question, why trade for him? They gave me the answer. You trade for him if you have a broken backfield that's injury riddled. The only healthy running back that you have right now is Christian McCaffrey. We think he's going to have a really good season. However, we would like to have depth at our running back position. So because of that, and we already have a relationship with Adam Peters, who is over at the Washington as a Washington Commanders GM, we can go ahead and call them because we already made some deals with them earlier in the year, right? Debo Samuels, that happened. Hey, bro, look, we already got an injury-riddled backfield. We're not really trying to play with the situation. I'm going to go ahead and toss you the 6th-round pick. You come over here and you give me Brian Robinson, and I don't got to worry about having to claim him or him choosing what team to go to. That's the answer. I mean, that's a very complex answer, but I don't hate the situation, and I understand why they did it. Now, going back to what I said, had I known that their backfield was that injury riddled, I maybe even would have suggested that. Like, yo, they might go ahead. Like, seriously.
There we go. I was like, damn, this is my nigga progress. And then here we go with the. All right, go ahead.
No, but I might have adjusted that.
Nigga, it was Wednesday. You knew how injury riddled.
Okay, well,
it's not like this is a tape from a couple weeks ago.
My mistake was I didn't know, or I did know, and I didn't think of the thought that they could be the ones to trade for him because they had an injury riddled backfield. But I said, why trade for him? And that's when you could have responded, Well, my backfield's injury riddled, so maybe I need an extra
No,
body.
so my thought process with it is I feel like the Bears could really use somebody like Brian Robinson if they could pick him up.
Johnson.
Huh?
Roshan Johnson, bro. Roshan Johnson, bro. I swear to God.
Bring a nigga to compete with Roshan Johnson, because how sold are you on Roshan Johnson?
Bro, honestly, with Ben Johnson as the head coach, I'm like really sold.
I haven't seen you draft him. We've done like 6 mock drafts. I haven't seen you draft him, Roshan Johnson.
I'm betting him.
You're betting him. Okay. I can't wait. By the way, y'all watching on a Saturday afternoon, appreciate y'all. We're going to be definitely doing some week 1 bets and some futures for sure. And we're going to be doing bets all year. We have a segment specially slated for this, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm betting him, bro. I'm betting his over on touchdowns.
Roshan Johnson. What's it at?
I got to check now, but I think at the time it was at like 6 or 7. And the only reason, so here's the thing. I'm betting his over on touchdowns because Jamal Williams, he had his crazy year. Ben Johnson was the head coach. DeAndre Swift was Ben Johnson was the offensive coordinator. DeAndre Swift was one of the running backs. But the goal line back was a heavier back. You know what I mean? So then we got Jahmyr Gibbs, and we got Monty.
Explain this. I'm gonna be right back. Not even bathroom. 1 second.
Okay. So we got Monty and we got Jahmyr Gibbs. The goal line back was Monty. Monty had a lot of touchdowns. I think with the situation that they got going on in Chicago right now, that if DeAndre Swift is the primary back between the 20s, the goal line back is going to be Roshan Johnson. And I think he's going to get a lot of touchdown opportunities. Like a lot of them. So, yeah.
All right, but here's my thing with that. So if he's a back like that, and we know he could catch out the backfield, but how much are you rating goal line touchdowns? Because if that's your mindset, you got to be high on David Montgomery potentially, right? But if you're in a full PPR, how are you treating that?
Again, that's what I said. I'm betting this. This has.
Oh yeah, you're betting that. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a fantasy thing. This is I think he's going to get a lot of touchdowns. Like, I'm not trying to invest in him as a running back. You know what I mean? In terms of all the opportunities he's going to get, because I think DeAndre Swift is going to get all the opportunities between the 20s. I think he's just going to be the goal line back. Like, if we were talking, like basically, like, okay, if we were talking Cam.
Bro, stop playing with my
If we were talking to him, I would bet his touchdowns. If I was going to bet anything, I would bet his touchdowns.
Bro, you just slipping in there because you've been doing that too often. You playing with my boy.
No, bro.
I'm gonna have to find a nickname for your guy.
His name is Catabo.
Bro, you keep calling him Scam. Like he's a scam. Like you remember when the one nigga said in the chat, damn, did he just call him Scam Catabo? I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and I just heard it in 4K. That's crazy. Stop playing with my boy. Especially he just came back and
bro, you be sensitive about your team, bro. Because I didn't mean that.
Because you be sensitive about your team too. Bro, this is my team. I don't play around with these niggas, especially when the vibes are this immaculate.
Nah, bro, that was a full-blown accident, bro. No joke.
All right, bro, you got it.
Yeah, I seriously would bet his touchdowns.
Okay. Well, in terms of fantasy implications, I don't think this moves Christian McCaffrey up or down. I think this says a lot more about Isaac Guerrero and like every other backup that they have, where they're just like, yo, just in case we have Brian Robinson. I think it's a great move. I love it for the Niners. I love it. It makes me, if you're a McCaffrey drafter, I would try to get Brian Robinson as well as a handcuff. I think that would be a power move for you. And I think he's going to have a lot to prove. And here's the other thing, Austin, that we're not thinking about. They have 2 fantasy relevant players that have both been shot before they got a snap. This is the 50 Cent team. This is the many men team. You got Brian Robinson and Ricky Pearsall. Yeah. Ricky Pearsall is expected to break out. Both these players have been shot.
He got his Rolex back. He had his Rolex.
Yeah, both these players have been shot. So that's some fantasy name ideas. If you get Ricky Pearsall and Brian Robinson, that's a cute little name, clever little name. Get creative with it. Hit Chat GPT with it if you need to. But
maybe 50 and Q50 apparently just he survived this little situation too. So
you getting into some shit niggas might not know about. They're like the car, the Infinity.
Nah, this is not a car, but he will crash out.
Yeah, damn nigga, you should have been a rapper. You could have been a rapper. You could have been in the league. You could have did a lot of shit, nigga. That was clever. I like that. But now I'm high on the Niners this year, bro. They have an easy schedule, and George Kittle. If you get George Kittle in the third, if he somehow falls to the fourth, I think it's a great pick. But if you get George Kittle, I would get a tight end in the back end, just in case due to the injury history. But George Kittle is a talent, and he loves football. That's what I love about. Huh?
You know what I mean? Like last year, he was healthy.
Yeah, and bro, the nigga loves football, bro. Yeah. I love George. He's one of my favorite tight ends of all time. I play Madden Ultimate Team. I always pick him up because of the run blocking. He does everything, bro. Doesn't complain. He's just a football player. I would love to have him, bro. I
think he's honestly the best tight end in the NFL right now. Like, I think Brock might, you know what I'm saying?
We need to see another year with
maybe
this new offense.
But like right now, we're talking about inline blocking, catching the football, being reliable, making plays for your team. Like, I think he's the best tight end in the NFL.
I agree. I know people want to anoint Brock Bowers, but when it comes to the quarterbacks, niggas trying to say CJ Stroud was top 3. He had a slump. Niggas want to say Jaden Daniels top 5. Let's see how he does, because I don't like their offseason. Non-biased. I know I'm a Giants fan. Austin's a Cowboys fan. But non-biased, I don't like their offseason. I think, and we'll get to bets next week. So we're done with the divisions. We're going to get into our betting next week. But non-biased, I think if you're making a dog parlay, which I love making dog parlays, the Giants are a good dog week 1 because our D-line has been eaten without Dexter Lawrence even in the field. So like we got some dogs over there, and they've been losing linemen left and right, and they traded for Laramie Tunsil. I have a lot of Texans followers on Twitter, and they were like, yeah, his false starts, this, that, and the third. So it's the false start problem. And it's also like if you're trading him,
penalized left tackle. Like he's good. He rather, but here's the thing with him. He'd rather get a penalty than get his quarterback hurt, though. So like there's people that are mad about it. The fans might be mad about it, but you don't think the quarterback trusts that guy?
I think it's a good pickup for him, but I also just think when's the last time we've seen somebody with the talent of Laramie Tunsil at tackle get traded like that?
I mean, Trent Williams. But hold on. The only reason why was because he was like, yo, I'm not playing for the Redskins no more. I refuse to play for this team. He's the last to get traded.
Exactly, which is a different situation. But but like CJ Stroud and the Texans, part of the reason why they were struggling is because of O-line play, and you trade the best person on your line. You're like, we'll figure it out. That is a red flag for me. I'd love to see. I'm paying a big attention. Like, I can't wait for the season opener. Y'all play oh my God, football season is here officially, man. My serotonin is skyrocketing right now, man. The season's here. I felt this is gonna be a magical season. The NFL has these boys playing internationally. They're trying to make rugby go extinct. They're trying to say, get that rugby shit out of here.
I mean,
slim up the ball.
It's crazy. Chiefs Cowboys on Thanksgiving is about to.
Hey. I can't attend that one because I'm assuming your dad's gonna go with you with that one.
Nah, George.
George.
That,
yeah. That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. When the Giants come back, because they love to, but it will be a Jackson Dart led team. It's going to be a Jackson Dart-led team, so we might be favored in that one in the future. But back to the Niners, Ricky Pearsall, once again, I think he's definitely going to get busy. He's definitely someone I'm targeting. Kittle, somebody I'm targeting. McCaffrey, just because of the Brian Robinson trade, if you're high on McCaffrey, don't worry about that trade. To me, that says a lot about – that tells me
– keep him healthy. Like,
yeah,
as much as you want him to touch the ball, you also need him to be healthy. So, you know what I mean? Like, Brian Robinson could take some of the grunt work away from Christian McCaffrey. It's all good.
Yeah, exactly. And try to get him as a handcuff. They might try to because now you probably could get Brian Robinson lower because people are so used to Brian Robinson being on the team that him being there. You're going to have to deal with our boy Bill. Our boy Bill is skyrocketing on the charts right now.
Now give me a round.
Fantasy YouTube, huh?
Give me a round, and I'll give you a round.
What you mean?
For Brian Robinson.
A round that I think he gets taken?
Yeah.
11.
I would take him in the 8-9.
8-9.
And I'm taking him around where, like, not even trying to, like, spark no type of convo type shit, but, like, where, like, Zach Charbonnet is going. I would take him, like, if Zach Charbonnet goes, I would take him after that.
Really?
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's the same reason
why. You're high on Zach Charbonnet, though.
Right. But at the same time, I'm high on him because if anything happens to Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet's winning that week. And it's like, I think
that is the same thing with Brian Robinson. McCaffrey goes down.
Anything happens to, you know what I'm saying, McCaffrey, like, we know what it is. Like,
but
it's the same reason why I fucked with Jordan Mason. You know what I mean?
Austin. But did you have all right? So before pre-Brian Robinson trade, is that where you had Isaac Guerrero?
Nah, because I don't think we knew exactly what they wanted to do at that running back 2 spot. You know what I mean?
Until now.
Yeah. I think now we're like, okay, y'all just traded capital for this guy. Y'all only have him for 1 year. There's no reason for you to preserve or save him for anything else. He's here to be your running back 2 for this year. That's it. So, you know what I mean? That's what that tells me again. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you. Once again, they have Trent Williams. He's a stalwart. He's old, but he's a generational talent. He's going to go down as, to me, one of the best tackles. Colton McKivitz. He's a pretty good right tackle. Puny, you have to see what's going on with him. The O-line is looking high, but they have a very easy schedule, and I think they're coming for revenge. Right now. So I want a piece of this Niners offense overall. Where do you think they finish in the division, though?
Number 1.
You think they win the division outright?
Yeah, outright.
Okay.
Outright. Because they're back. Like, they had their down year. That's what they do. They'll go down. When they go down, they go all the way back up. Like, they went from the 2nd overall pick one time to go into Super Bowl and almost winning that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, this is what they do. So it's like they had a down year. They got a bad schedule they got a better schedule this year in terms of, like, how easy it is and playing bad teams. They're going to win enough games to go to the playoffs. They don't have a problem beating the LA Rams. They don't have a problem beating Seattle. They don't have a problem beating the Cardinals. So ideally, they probably go 4-2 in the division. They got an easy schedule, so they end up winning the division, and then from there, they play playoff football, and you know what I mean. They let the chips fall wherever they fall. But I do have, like, I'm putting money again, betting money that they're going to win the division.
And when it comes to any of that, right, fantasy, like, the defense does matter. We're not just talking about fantasy defenses. The defense dictates the positions that the offense end up in. That, like, you know what I mean? This is why this is a chess match. And in terms of their defense, obviously they lost Dre Greenlaw and Hufanga to the Vikings, but they still put pressure on those positions, right? So
they had one of the best linebackers in the NFL. They probably had the best linebacker in the NFL, right?
Fred Warner. They add Michael Williams in the first round. We'll see what he's able to give, but they still have Nick Bosa. They add Alfred Collins in the second round. They add Nick Martin in third. So they're that front seven they're loading up on. And they added a bunch of Giants players. Jason Pinnock, he was a little underrated for us, free safety. He's probably going to get the start. Jair Brown, see if he can take another step up. Malik Mustafa, he's hurt at the moment, but I saw a lot of promise in him last year. And what else did they do? CJ Russ, another D tackle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they focus on bolstering this defense because offensively they're pretty straight. You just got to get Brandon Ayuk back. Jawan Jennings needs to be healthy. George Kittle needs to be healthy. And Ricky Pearsall, I think, is the guy you want to target in fantasy if you can. He's a sleeper. And once again, if you get him and Brian Robinson and then the Christian McCaffrey owner, you can hit him over the head with trades. You can hit him over the head. And then you have Brian Robinson, who still might be effective because they're trying to keep Christian. Kyle Shanahan is in the same position that Andy Reid used to be in. He's in the same position as these coaches that they're legendary coaches, but we need to see you win a ring. Kyle Shanahan's been in like 3 Super Bowls and lost all of them. He has no rings. So he wants to win. So I wouldn't say
he was the offensive coordinator in Atlanta when they did.
Yeah, I know. And they be trying to give him the slack for that Falcons loss, the 28-3, when it's like, bro, y'all act like he was the head coach. He was the OC. You feel me? Like, they be giving Kyle Shanahan that too. I don't think that's fair, to be honest, because that was
everybody know, bro. When a team comes back from 28-3, everybody got to take that one. Everybody, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, head coach, that shit is on Dan Quinn. That shit's on Kyle Shanahan. That shit is on
Dan Quinn. Don't be getting no smoke for that.
Really?
I feel like Kyle Shanahan gets the most smoke. And
I think he does because, bro, he gets blasted in playoff games. Like, when he loses playoff games, it'd be bad. Like, he just lost 56 to whatever it was. And then with the Cowboys, he's part of that embarrassing ass Cowboy loss.
I mean, I can't argue with it, but I feel like the Niners, if I were to make a revenge tour tier list, they're definitely above the Chiefs. I think they're on their revenge tour. I don't know if they win the division, but I think they definitely hold down a playoff spot 100%. If they don't, then it's going to be very tough. Go ahead.
Who do you think wins the division? Who do I think? Yeah.
Who I got winning the division is I think the Rams might take it, bro.
Okay, let's talk about them.
All right, we could go into the Rams. All right, so Niners, you know who to pick. Brock Purdy is a good, if you don't get a quarterback early, I would target him. Try to stack him with a Pearsall or a Kittle if you can. McCaffrey, try to get that handcuff. And they have, once again, strength of schedule. They have the easiest schedule in the league, but they're in the division with the Rams. So we get into the Rams. With the Rams, the reason why I like them is because I feel like, it's Puka's town now, right? Devontae Adams being your wide receiver too is crazy. Now, this is all predicated on the fact if Matt Stafford could stay healthy, which is why I don't know about getting Puka in the first round. But if I'm at the bottom end of the first round of my fantasy draft, and I could get Puka in the early second, I'll snag him there easy. No problem. No problem. I'm just sketched out about getting him in the first round. But besides that, you have Devontae Adams there. And then their defense, I feel like Jared Verse, he's about to be a problem in this league. He was a problem last year. He was talking this shit with the Eagles. They almost beat the Eagles in that snow game. And I feel like, they're looking for, they're kind of on their own little revenge tour themselves, not on the same level as the Niners. But I just trust Sean McVay. It comes down to the quarterback. And I like what I saw out of Stetson Bennett for the short periods that we saw him in preseason. And his mental health, he might have got a top-line therapist, and he might be good. But if Matt Stafford goes down, I feel like they're in decent hands with Jimmy Garoppolo and a Stetson Bennett, depending on who Sean McVay really values there. They have Tutu Atwell in the slot, and they still have Kyron Williams, Blake Corum. I mean, like, Sean McVay knows the type of running backs that he would like to have.
I think Jacquizz Hunter is going to be good. The rookie running back.
When they get him in the 6th?
6th or the 5th.
Yeah. So it comes down to the coaching in this division. The coaching in this division is pretty immaculate. So it's tough to gauge, which is why, like, I'm not mad at the Niners. Austin's prediction that the Niners winning the division, I'm not mad at it. I can't really argue it. I can't really be like, oh, what are you talking about? Because I could definitely see it. But my prediction is Rams win it, and then the Niners have a wild card spot. That's where I'm at with it.
I mean, it's going to probably come down to those two. It's going to come down to that game for sure. It's going to come, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, if the winner of those games will be the winner of the division. So you're essentially, in that game, I'm going to be betting the 49ers. You're going to be betting LA. That's just kind of what it is.
Yep. And that's why I can't wait until we get into our betting segments. Love, like, lock. Like, love, lock. I'd be messing it up too. But who we talking about? The Rams right now?
Yeah.
So with the Rams, all these ads. Hold on 1 second. So what's your take on Devontae Adams, his ADP right now?
Good value. I'd draft him. If he falls to me, I'd probably draft him. I've drafted him before in some of our mocks, especially if it's PPR. Again, I don't have a problem at all with Jimmy Garoppolo being the backup quarterback, having to play if Matthew Stafford's down. I feel like that's always been a contingency plan for them, and they've been practicing for that. They've been preparing for it. And even though Jimmy Garoppolo isn't somebody that you might want as your personal quarterback for your football team, he's good enough to get the ball to the good guys. And Puka, Devontae Adams, they're good. They're good at football. So I think that they'll be open, and I think he'll be able to get the ball there. Is he going to be able to win games for them? I don't know. But that much he'll be able to do. So I think that, yeah, they like Devontae Adams is straight where he's going. Like, I think he's fair value where he's at. You know what I mean?
I'm just high on their defense, which is why I think they're going to win in division. Besides Jared Verse, Byron Young, I think he could take another step up. Braden Fisk over there at the end. They scooped up Poona Ford from LA. They got Kobe Turner there in the middle as well. So, as you know, I'd rather have a good pass rush and a good front seven because that helps out the corners. It helps out the secondary. And they don't have the deepest room, but I like Cameron Curl. I like Cameron Kitchens. I like Ahkello Witherspoon, Kobe Durant. Like, they got some players that the thing that the Rams do is they take these defensive players and they maximize what they're able to do with them. And in terms of their draft picks, they got a bunch of linebackers early. They got another nose tackle in Ty Hamilton. And they got they've been trying to get a lot of depth in that defense because I think in terms of the offense, you have Tutu Atwell, very experienced in this offense. They still have Jordan Whittington. These aren't players that I'm saying to get in fantasy. I'm just saying these are players that can make an impact in any game potentially in the division throughout the season. I want a piece of this Rams offense, assuming Stafford is healthy, and we're hearing better things this offseason now as we get closer to the season.
Since we're on it, so I'm in this slow draft. I'm in a best ball slow draft right now, and I had the first overall pick. I selected CD Lamb first because like I just wanted to make sure I get him in one of my leagues. Trey McBride in the second, and I drafted Kyron Williams as my running back 1 in the 3rd round.
Kyron Williams in the 3rd round is cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, but let me ask you this. You said that's best ball, right?
Yeah.
So let's say it wasn't best ball, right? And this is like, your redraft league. Are you, because I feel like in terms of the handcuffs you can get, you can kind of wait. Like maybe you're not high on Blake Corum. Would you get what's the other nigga's name they just drafted?
Hunter?
Yeah, Hunter.
Yeah.
Is that somebody that you would probably I'm gonna just scoop them up after the draft?
Yeah, like in the 15th round, 1,000%. Like I'm 1,000% getting him. And it's best ball. So it's like, all right, whenever he cooks, I get those points. It's not like I have to even worry about starting him. You know what I mean? Like that's the cool thing about best ball is whoever has the best points on your team, that's who gets to play. That's why there's certain players that we say they're better in best ball. Zach Charbonnet is for sure going on my football team. Jordan Mason now is for sure going to because now it's like the day that they do have 68 yards and 2 touchdowns, I don't have to be like, oh, did I start him or did I, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to worry about that. The day where Kenneth Walker is starting in the football game and then he gets injured in the 2nd quarter, I don't have to worry about Zach Charbonnet coming in and going for 75 yards and a tutty and me not getting those points because I didn't start him that week. You know what I mean? So it's just like little shit like that I do value best ball because now I can kind of draft players like your boy Darius Slayton. I'm targeting him now because I don't know when he's going to go off, but if Russ is throwing the ball, I'm pretty sure they're going to connect on a deep ball for a touchdown. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying they're going to do it all the time, but it's probably going to happen in 18-week season. It's probably going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I like Darius Slayton because he is y'all's deep ball threat right now. He is y'all's wide receiver too. So it's like
we got Jalen Hyatt to sort of replace him, and he can't beat him out.
He's not going to be able to.
I'm not one of the Giants fans that hate on. I be defending him. I swear to God, Darius Slayton. I'd be like, yo, he's been like such a professional, and he's been so consistent, and he hasn't had the best quarterback play. So I think that's a good play as well.
The money that y'all pay him, he's earned that bread.
And he could have got more money elsewhere. It's not like people weren't trying to get him. He wanted to stay here, do his thing, and he solidified that job, and he's going to be effective. You saw him in the interview talking about Russ, like, oh, yeah, we love that in them deep balls. Like, he looked excited, you know what I mean? Right. Because that's his thing, and we had an inaccurate deep ball thrower who's now starting for the Colts for some reason, even though – that's more of a win now move. Like, all right, we're going to go with the vet as if y'all going to win a division over the Jags and the Texans. Like, you might as well go with Anthony, but do what y'all do. I feel like Shane Steichen, we get into that some other time. I feel like Shane Steichen just don't like, bro. I've been looking into it. I think he's just never liked the nigga, but whatever. Right. But Daniel Jones got to start over there, I guess. Which, here's the thing, too, that blows me. I feel like he will be effective in that offense, which is why I haven't lowered Tyler Warren in my rankings. I haven't lowered Josh Downs in my rankings because it's Daniel Jones. Then Daniel Jones going to be able to get them the ball. Honestly, it makes me higher on Tyler Warren because we've seen Anthony Richardson get it to Alec Pierce and the Josh Downs deep. We've seen that. Daniel Jones, his deep balls aren't that accurate. So I'm going after the yak players really on that Colts offense if he's going to start. And we'll see. They're a shit show. So we'll see if he's even starting the whole time. But, that's pretty much it on the Rams. We could get into the Seahawks now.
Okay.
Seahawks, your boy Sam Darnold that you don't like. And then Drew Lock is back.
I like him enough to draft everybody on that offense.
But you're not drafting him?
He goes as what, the 23rd quarterback? Like, where's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have, again, if he has to play, bro, like, I will stream quarterbacks. Like, I'm not above saying that Sam Darnold would start for me in fantasy this year. I'm not above doing that. And like he started for a lot of people last year, and he won a lot of games. Him and Baker kind of like they were league winners. So no, bro, I like Kubiak as the offensive coordinator. I like their running scheme. I like Jackson Smith-Njigba. I like the offense. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool on that team in fantasy. Like, he's not stopping me from drafting nobody on that team.
I think their defense is going to keep them in a lot of games. Byron Murphy, Leonard Williams. I mean, there's a lot of former Giants on this team. Julian Love. You got Kobe Bryant. You got Tariq Williams. Tariq Woolen, Devin Witherspoon, and they drafted Nick Emenwariye in the second, who I have as a top 3 safety coming out of this class. So, you know, you got Mike McDonald from the Ravens. His nickname is Boy Genius. He's supposed to be his defensive wizard. Supposed to keep him in the games. You have Clint Kubiak, who I think does have a multiple elite slot receivers, route runners, is going to work out for them. They got Torrey Horton in the 5th, Gray Zabel in the 1st, who's been looking good in camp. He's been looking good in preseason. So hopefully Gray Zabel is able to help most of this offensive line. But I feel like a lot of people that are talking about this team are higher on this offense than I would be. I see a lot of people predicting that they actually win the division. I personally don't see it, but that has a lot to do with me not being that high on Sam Darnold. I feel like Kevin O'Connell had a lot to do with what they were able to do, but I'm still high on JSN. Anyone that tells you that JSN is someone to avoid, unsubscribe, and don't listen to them ever again. Because at the end of the day, that's an elite talent. You take that elite talent, especially when you have the ability to work the running game and run that play action with the likes of Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet in that backfield. So,
yeah, and I'm not. I mean, I'm interested. This division is going to be as tough as ours is. Like, yeah. So you know what I mean. These guys, they got coaches that they really play chess. I mean, they play they play chess out there. They really play chess out there. Like that Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan game is going. It's not even going to be about the actual talent on the field. It's going to be how like they outcoach each other. So this whole entire team, this whole entire league is like that. Even, I mean, if you want, we can move on to the Cardinals. Like, even them, like people, the reason that people think that the Cardinals lack in this division is because the other coaches just outcoach them. They believe that they get outcoached. And then Kyler just kind of be doing whatever the fuck you feel like on Sundays.
I mean, it's kind of funny that them and then that AFC West are both West divisions, because I feel like their division could kind of turn out pretty similar because it's a bunch of high-level coaches. You got in that division with the Chiefs, you got Andy Reid, you got Jim Harbaugh, you got Pete Carroll, you got Sean Payton, and then in this division you have Kyle Shanahan, you have Sean McVay, you have Mike McDonald, you have Jonathan Gannon. So I think it's going to be a tough out. It's really going to depend, especially on how they do in division. So if you could be like 4-2 in the division, that's going to work out very well for you. But you got to watch these division games. They're going to be very interesting. It's going to be very telling on how they might finish out. And a lot of these games, early division, we already talked about. My Giants played the Commanders week 1. His Cowboys is the season opener with the Eagles on Thursday.
It started up.
Yeah, so that you know what I mean? It's time to set how you gotta enforce yourself and enforce your presence on the season, and it starts in these early weeks. And it's part of the reason why I knew last year that the Bengals weren't going to be in the playoffs, because they give you a layup in the Patriots week 1 and you fumbled that shit. I was like, they're trying to help you out, and you still fumbled. Who do you want them to give you?
I mean, they lost
the Browns,
the Redskins. They lost to the Redskins too on Monday Night Football before we knew that they were the Redskins.
So, I mean, but anybody else fantasy wise? I know you're high on. I thought you were high on Jake Bobo. You're not high on Jake Bobo. You're high on, who's the other nigga that has a similar name?
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Nah, he's on a different team. He's on the fuck. It'll come back to me. But yeah, Jackson Smith-Njigba. I guess the question mark really is Cooper Kupp. Like
I think he's gonna be
I've been
straight too.
I've been avoiding him. I'm not gonna lie.
I think now that I've seen their offense, I think he's gonna be straight too.
No, in terms of their offensive philosophy, I think he's going to be utilized a lot. If you haven't noticed, though, Austin, I'm just anyone with the injury history, I'd rather get around later. Like I don't want to get them at ADP when there's rookies that have no injury history that I feel I could easily break out. Versus, all right, Cooper Kupp, he's a good name, but the Rams couldn't wait to get rid of him. He's coming for revenge, being in division still.
They couldn't even get that 6th-round pick for him. That 6th-round pick that Brian Robinson got, they couldn't get it.
So why am I getting Cooper Kupp in like the 5th or 6th? Like niggas just talking about.
I'm not getting.
I'd rather. What?
I can check and see where his actual ADP is, but I don't know if I'm getting him there.
Yeah, like let me know where his ADP is and who's going around him, and hit me with some like who would you rather's because like
let me see what we got. Let's see what's up because that's average drive. Let me see average drive position. We got real time ADP. See what I'm saying? Shout out Fantasy Pros. Let's go.
And they got your boy DeMarcus Lawrence. You know he said they're not winning a Super Bowl over there. The Seahawks better make the playoffs, or Cowboys fans should be in his ass for real.
There's no point. We got other shit to worry about. We got bigger fish to fry.
This is assuming y'all still re-sign Micah, which spend a lot of buzz around that. Y'all want a Herschel Walker type haul?
I don't. If you heard that, you heard it from like no sources. Because there's no plans. I'm going to tell you as somebody who actually knows, like there's no plans to trade Micah.
I believe you because that would be dumb.
Yeah, like there's
if y'all trade Micah, I'm cooking food all day.
Like
I'm grilling all day.
That's what people don't understand is like when it comes to this, like when it comes to like Micah Parsons and stuff like that, like it's a contract negotiation, right? And also, you got to remember, what did Jerry Jones say? He says we're a soap opera 365 days out the year.
He said that out his mouth?
Yes. Oh, you ain't watched the doc.
No,
you didn't know you didn't know we had a doc.
I'm not watching. I'll be honest with you. I'm not watching a Cowboys documentary.
But you're not listening to what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you what's going on right now.
No, go ahead. I'm just like, you're going to have to tell me the cliff notes because I'm not watching.
No. You're not, bro. It's bigger than. It's not what's actually in the doc. The doc's lit, but it's the fact that we got one that's on Netflix, the biggest streaming site in the world. And who's doing a world tour right now? Jerry Jones. If you listen to what he says in the doc, he's doing the shit that he says in the doc right now. He's talking out his ass. He's doing his thing. He's promoting. You remember, Super Bowls ain't how we win. In his world, we win by being the biggest, richest team in America, which we are by far. So, like, he's on a tour right now. What's the best thing to talk about? You're giving in impressions. You said we're talking about the doc on our motherfucking podcast right now. He just did an interview with Stephen A. Smith. Like, you think this is really about signing Micah? No, bro. We promoting right now. Like, we promo. You tweeting it. You a Giants fan. You tweeting and you liking it and you laughing about it. He don't care that you laugh at him, gang. He just wants those eyeballs on his squad. And everybody gives it to him. Even the players feed into it. Micah, to be determined. Motherfucker, you at the football game.
He wiped everything off his shit. I think he's lounging. He's getting a sun bath.
You know who else did that last year? CeeDee Lamb.
That's cool. But the reason why I don't think he's going to leave your team is because I was like, damn, Myles Garrett won out of there. They threw the bag on the table. They threw the bag on the table for Myles Garrett. He said, I love Cleveland. Y'all should
And,
go get it.
and I literally told you that. I'm like, bro, did he drop this the week of the Super Bowl? I'm like, yeah, he wants to get traded. Okay. And then what happens? He's the highest, he's the most the highest paid defensive player in the NFL. And he stays and he loves Cleveland and he don't mind that they own bullshit. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody wants out until the money gets dropped. Like they're in negotiations right now. Jerry Jones is doing promo. When he talks shit about fucking Micah's agent, like, okay, like Micah wants the deal done. What Jerry's really trying to do, which is deeper than rap, is he's trying to get Micah to break up with the agent.
Which T. Higgins did. So do you think that's a possibility? I was just about to get into that.
It's not necessarily, do I think it's a possibility? It's always a possibility. But I mean, who are you going to be loyal to? This happened in real life.
Well, T. Higgins, the reason why he parted ways with Micah's agents because he wanted to stay with Cincy. So maybe his agent is like, man, fuck this. We could go to another team and get a bag. And I think a lot to do with it is how much does Micah want to be a Cowboy, which I do think he wants to be a Cowboy.
Also, by the way, Cooper Kupp drafted 9th round, 8th pick, usually. But he's up 4.5 spots.
Who's around him?
Khalil Shakur, Juan Jennings, Jordan Addison, Stephon Diggs, Debo's ahead of him. Jerry Jeudy's ahead of him. Jacoby Myers is ahead of him. Jordan Addison's ahead of him. Stephon Diggs ahead of him. Matthew Golden's ahead of him.
Let's see. I'm like
50-50. People that are behind him. Everyone that's behind him is injured.
So I'm 50-50. Like every name you said, I'm like, I'll take him over Cup, and then I wouldn't take him over Cup, and then I would take him over Cup, and I wouldn't take him over Cup. To be honest, like Matthew Golden, I'm taking ahead of Cup. I'm taking, name them names again.
So ahead of him,
yeah.
The ones ahead of him, Jacoby, Jerry Jeudy,
taking him, not Debo taking Jeudy, not taking Debo,
Stephon,
taking Stephon,
Matthew Golden,
taking Matthew,
Jordan Addison,
taking Addison,
Juan Jennings,
taking Cup,
then Cooper Kupp. And then after Khalil Shakur, Jaden Reed, Chris Godwin, Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Keon Coleman, Rashad Rasheed. I'm
taking Shakir, and I'm taking Josh Downs.
Okay. Yeah, same. But like again, it's like, all right, well, if Cooper Kupp goes, those are the people I'm taking. But if those guys go, then I guess I'll take Cooper Kupp. Like they're in the same tier. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it really depends. Like Cooper Kupp, he's a sexy name. Triple crown winner. Wasn't he the Super Bowl MVP, or am I tripping?
You might get that quarterback.
Stafford. It was about to be. I think the reason why I get it confused because it was about to be Odell until he got hurt.
Yeah, until he got tore his ACL. Damn, that fucking sucks, man. Odell has like the most interesting. I can't wait till they do the doc on him.
Yeah, he has and then they get to the Josh Norman beefs. I remember watching that as a kid. Like, what am I watching? I've never seen nothing like this in the NFL. Like, they're not even playing football. They're just trying to fight.
Into it, yeah.
And then football is second.
They really into that shit. Like, they really trying to rumble on the field. That was crazy.
That's why it feels good we got Brian Burns at a discount trade-wise from the Panthers because it's like, yeah, fuck niggas. But I am a fan of Tet, so shout out to the Panthers. All right, I guess we could get to the Cardinals now. How you feeling about this team, man? How are you ranking the top 3 tight ends between Bowers, Kittle, and Trey McBride?
Hey, I love Trey McBride. I ain't even gonna hold you. I love. Wait, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
I love Trey McBride, bro. Like I drafted him. I just drafted him in that league I told you. Where I got the first pick. I drafted Trey McBride. I mean, Brock Bowers already gone, but I took Trey McBride, and then after that, I got Kyron Williams. I really believe Trey McBride. Like he only had 2 touchdowns last year. I think he's going to be a touchdown scorer eventually. So if he does everything he did last year and gets more than 2 touchdowns, he's the league winner. He's the number one fantasy tight end.
So who would you rather have, him or Bowers?
Where Bowers goes, I never get Bowers. Like in my league,
he goes at like the top of the second.
Yeah. So I think I'm cool. Like I think I'm cool with Trey McBride and really George Kittle for real.
Okay,
like, I just really think I'm cool with them. So
between McBride and Kittle, that means if Bowers falls, you're probably taking Bowers. So between McBride and Kittle,
I think the depending on where I'm at in the draft, I would go. Depending on where I'm at, if I'm in like the late third, I hope Kittle's there, and I'm taking Kittle in the third. If I'm in the
over McBride,
yeah, because that means that I can wait a little bit longer. But like if I'm at the turn, I'm going to take Trey McBride because I have to. Like I got to take Trey McBride because I'm probably going to end up with none of them. But I wouldn't take Kittle over Trey McBride. If that makes any sense.
No, it didn't. Okay. And that was confusing.
Yeah. Like I think they're ranked correctly. Like you have to take Trey McBride at the top of the second round or the top of the third round, or else, the bottom of the second round or the top of the third round, or else you're not getting a tight end. You're not getting an elite tight end. So I would take Trey McBride before I would take George Kittle. But since I know Trey McBride is going to be gone early in the third, I'm cool with selecting George Kittle over all of those wide receivers or running backs at that time.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I want McBride bad just because of the lack of the injury history. So I think they're ranked properly. Bowers, McBride, Kittle. And if you can't get those three, I would wait, and I would wait, and then I would wait, and then I would wait, and then I would wait again.
Well, you got to keep on reminding yourself to wait, bro, because you be fucking up.
Yeah. Last draft, I had the chance. I was at the end of I had an 11th or 12th pick, and I had the option to get the Mahomes, Kelsey stack, which means I could get a tight end later, and I have Mahomes. But if Kelsey's actually eating, then I have an elite stack right there. So I couldn't help myself in that situation. But it also depends where I'm drafting at. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's like, to me, a rare decision that I would make because, and it could be league winning because I feel like unlike teams that lose a Super Bowl, when you have a team that's like sort of a dynasty, them losing the Super Bowl isn't a Super Bowl hangover. It's a Super Bowl revenge tour.
Right. So you think they out for – well, here's the thing. I don't hate that Kelsey situation that you was doing because I think due to the fact that we don't know what's going on with Rashee Rice, I think early on in the year, he's going to kind of do his thing. Like I think early on for sure he's going to cook. And
by then – I'm looking at tight end waiver wires. I'm doing a lot of research on tight end. If Rashee Rice had no issues and he was starting, I'm not making those picks, bro. I'm not making those picks. It's heavily due to Rashee Rice and his current situation, which is still up in the air. But besides that, with the Cardinals, Marvin Harrison, man, I feel like he's one of the most conflicting players in this fantasy space that we sit in. I mean, how do you think he does? I think he's getting pretty underrated right now, to be honest.
I mean, he's falling. I just think that, like, I personally don't want to pay the price for him, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, if he
would you rather have Marvin Harrison or Devontae Adams?
Probably Devontae Adams.
Really?
Just because I like their offense. Honestly, is based strictly on the offense. Like if Marvin Harrison was in Devontae Adams' place, I would be wanting Marvin Harrison.
Interesting. Nah, I think Marvin Harrison, look, he be acting chill, like his dad, Marvin Harrison Sr., he be acting very low key. But you think he likes the fact that he thinks there's like 2 to 3 receivers niggas have over him out of his rookie class when he was the first receiver off the board?
No athlete does. No athlete.
Exactly. So I feel like it's going to be a major focus for him and Kyler to hook up more and him to be a major part of the offense. Obviously, Trey McBride, I think, is going to be the lead in targets, receiver. But I have a feeling Marvin Harrison's going to be right behind him, and he's still going to be a great choice. Like, I still think he is who we thought he was, but it was just the situation he landed in with Kyler, I feel like, and how much they love targeting their tight ends. So I'm taking Marvin over Devontae Adams. What about Marvin Harrison or Garrett Wilson?
I'm taking George. I hope I got George Kittle. This is why I'm like, yo, I like. This is why I'm saying.
What does that have to do with George Kittle? Marvin Harrison.
I'm saying like this is like they're going in the fourth, right? Like both of these players you talk about going in the fourth. This is why I'm saying like George Kittle is the best pick at this point because of the
options.
Yeah, like I don't want any of these wideouts. Like that's what it has to do with George Kittle. Like when it gets to that point, what would you say? They slam right next to each other, gang. Like
that's why I asked.
Yeah, and it's just like I really honestly I do. I want George Pickens. I want Xavier Worthy. Like I don't want
what about Mike Evans? Mike Evans is there with Marvin Harrison.
I would do Mike Evans or DK Metcalf
over Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, bro.
I agree with that. Damn. So that's on your like no draft list ADP wise.
It's strictly based off his price. It's really strictly based off his price. Like, bro, I'd rather rock with gang. I'd rather go right here with it. Like, not even going to lie, bro. Like him and Aaron Rodgers probably gonna make some shake. Yes. Do we prefer that it was 2020 and he was doing this? Yes. But it's 2025 and we gonna just have to deal with what we gotta deal with. And like I really think they're gonna do their thing. Like I really think they're gonna cook, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just would rather go here. We've seen him be a beast before. He's 6'4". He runs a 4.3. Like we're gonna figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, I like the changes they made on defense. Jonathan Gannon, he's more of a defensive head coach. They add Dalvin Tomlinson. They add Josh Sweat. They add Calais Campbell. I don't know how he's still playing. And they got Walter Nolan in the first. He's hurt right now. But if they could get that front seven going, Will Johnson, Buda Baker, Max Melton. I mean, you got some players back there where I feel like the defense, Garrett Williams. Like, I feel like there's some players that they have in the secondary that could really eat if they could get a decent pass rush. They could be sleepers in this division. It depends on what type of Kyler Murray that we see.
Yeah, I was about to say it's all. I think it's all just it's really all based off of whatever Kyler feels like doing that Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully he changed from playing Call of Duty to doing what Jaden Daniels was doing, and he's on the VR headset.
It's too much football.
That's too much football for him. He don't love the game like that.
I mean, I think he loved the game. I don't know if he loved it that much, though.
True. Well, I guess we both agree. So you would say the Cardinals probably place fourth, maybe third?
Third. I mean, again, they could, like Kyler could decide to go crazy. You know what I mean? And like they could compete. Like either this is how they are. They're Jekyll and Hyde. Like either they're going to compete for first place and not win it, but be like 12, like 11-5, like 10-6, or it's just going to be bad.
How do you feel about like because I feel like in terms of their slot receivers, they utilize them pretty well. With Rondell Moore out, Greg Dortch, who, he's kind of a fan favorite. If you know, you know. I feel like Greg Dortch could kind of get busy in this offense, man.
I think that like the slot wide receiver is basically Trey McBride. So like, yeah, he'll be out there, but it's like it's going to go outside. For me personally, it's going outside to Marvin, or it's going to be a pass target to Trey McBride, And we not talking about the most important league winner on this whole entire offense. Like we talking about the Cardinals, and we not talking about the most important player on this offense.
Ooh, McBride?
Nah. It's James Conner, man. James
Yeah,
Conner.
we haven't even gotten to the run backs, but he's probably going to split carries with Trey Benson.
No shot. No fucking shot. They'll never do it. He's too good. You don't want nobody else. Like, I don't know how he does it. I don't understand how he's been doing it. This motherfucker beat cancer when we were in college. Like, he's just built to play running back. He's literally built to play running back. I know it says he's placed on IR, but like this was 33 weeks ago. So like that's the last time he was injured. That's the last time this motherfucker's been injured, bro. He's a beast. He's a dog. He is a dog, bro. And all he does is win games. That's it. That's all he ever does is make sure that your team wins, bro. He's probably beaten me so many times in fantasy. Like either he's beating me or he's on my team and he's beating other people. That's it.
So if you get a James Conner in the draft, are you trying to go out of your way to get Trey Benson just in case, or what you doing?
Nah, I won't know if I go because I'm just like, all right. I mean, I guess maybe just to have that insurance, but I really got him playing 15 games. Like I really have. I'm just convinced that he's not really gonna get hurt. He knows how to play running back, bro. Like I just think he like knows like how to not get tackled weird. Like I think he just knows how to like when to go down. Like he's not trying to run people over. Like he gets his yards and he doesn't get hit.
No, I
really believe in this man, bro. I'm not even capping.
No, I'm saying, damn, I didn't know he was 30. I guess he's been in the league for a decent amount.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. He was in college when we was in school. Like, he beat cancer when we were in school. I'm not lying about that shit. Like, bro, like, he got sweet spots, too, like, off break. You know what I'm saying? So, you waiting for the rookie running backs to pop. And while you waiting for the rookie running backs to pop, he for real has, like, 4 or 5 startable weeks.
Yeah, and that's another big thing you got to pay attention to when it comes to drafting. Like, are you trying to get off to a hot start early? I mean, he got the Saints week 1, then the Cardinals, and then the Niners, whose defense depleted. Then after the Seahawks, who
Tennessee,
their defense is okay, Tennessee, then the Saints, and then the Packers, who's known to get run on, and then you got I mean, that is cool. Wow.
Like this schedule
is sweet.
To start that motherfucker off, bro. Like
I gotta move him up in my rankings.
Like he is a very important. Like he is so undervalued, bro. Like remember I was talking all that shit about Isaiah Pacheco last pod. I could like everything I was saying about Isaiah Pacheco is this too.
Nah, I'm interested. Nah, I'm a fan of James Conner. I'm a fan. I mean, I do just there. So the Cardinals, I have a list of offenses that I just want a piece of. I want a piece of it one way or another. Cardinals are one of them, even though just because the team isn't dominant doesn't mean they're not helpful and they have some juice for fantasy. That's one of them teams where they could not make the playoffs and have some league winners for you easy.
Right.
So
James Conner is the league winner. Like I'm not capping, bro. Even in our league, James Conner knocked me out like 2 years ago, 2 years back, bro. It was James Conner that did it. Like James Conner knocked me out. I was probably maybe first or second in the league, and I lost. And he ended up winning. He ended up winning the whole thing 2 years ago. Whoever won 2 years ago, I think it might have been Packy, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now he's getting knocked out by James Conner.
James Conner, bro. He's the one who did it. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me see if they got that game log. If they could, let me see that shit. That shit was 2023, bro.
Yeah, we got a PPR joint going in about 7 minutes, though, if you want to peep it.
All right, yeah, let's go. Let me see. Week 26 points, bro. 22 points, 26 points, bro.
And they even ended out with a 30. That one doesn't
He
count.
ended it with a 30 ball, bro.
That
Oh
doesn't
my
count, but
God.
still.
Like, and he's that same player, son. So just yeah, there's no cap over there.
All right, so what you are you on it? Because I want to get this number 2 pick. That joint got taken.
All right, damn, I'm on it. Okay, there's a half PPR that's about to start in 10 minutes.
Oh, the one where everything's open?
Yeah.
That shit's getting eaten up. Which one did you pick?
I'm gonna pick 7.
7. I'm gonna pick 3.
All right.
Great. All right, I see you at 7. I'm at 3. That joint starts in 9 minutes. I'm about to get some more than 1. 1 and done.
Who we liking at 7? Who we liking? Let's see. League neighbors. I'm going Christian McCaffrey for real. I'm going Nico or Christian. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going Nico, Christian, and I'm hoping that we can get Drake right here on the way back. Then again, see what I'm saying? We can't even get Brock. We can't even think about Brock. Probably can't even think about Trey either. So that's why we end up with George, like what I was talking about earlier. So it's tight that we're doing a mock because then I'm gonna be able to explain that aspect of it. And then from that point on, we going ahead. Maybe we might end up with James or Kenneth. If not, we slamming wide receivers. James Conner, bro, best value in the draft, bro. Look where he's going. Going 49th between DK, Cortland, Chuba's going over him. Trayvon's going next to him. He's going to share the backfield with Ramondre. That's the thing. Like, you can get Ramondre so much later in the draft. So it's going to be a fun little practice right here. Get all this shit figured out.
So huge artists. So I'm like, cool. Meet me at the crib. We're gonna go to the club. It's turn up night. You know, it's gonna be another artist in there performing, and the song was the number 1 song in the club. I'm talking about going crazy. Yeah. We get in the club. Make sure we got the whole section full of women. So the person in there looking around, the song come on. The other artist is on stage, start singing a song, the whole building erupts. I'm talking about it erupts. Like, everybody, girls in our section, they go crazy. I look over to this girl. I'm talking about not a smirk, not a. Next time I turn back to look at the person in my section, they gone. I don't see him. I'm like, what's that? I look up, the nigga is on the DJ booth, right next to the artist, doing the song. He just like this.
Man, what the hell are you watching?
The nigga, when the song goes off, the nigga takes the mic.
Chris Brown talking about Kanye West.
So I'm thinking this artist is about to do some song. Okay. He got the hits. Like, you know, some artists, they got main syndrome like that. But it's all over this person's face. Get the mic. I'm thinking he about to.
Yo, Austin.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I was going to try to say. I was waiting for him to say like something wild about Kanye, but it was taking too long to get there.
I don't want to hear no Kanye slander. It's my boy Ye. He doing what he need to do.
I don't even know if it's slander, bro. This coming from Chris Brown. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know if Chris Brown was going to slander him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I feel you.
Like I feel like Chris Brown and Kanye West, like in a weird way, they probably get along.
Yeah, you know Kanye loves his controversial ass people.
So. Right.
So for the season opener, I'm suing. Hold on. So who you what's your chances? Because you all go with predicting what your team is going to do. You think y'all beat the Eagles to start it off, just set the tone for the season?
Nah, but I think they put a good enough showing on to where I'm like, all right, I'm not mad about it.
They're 7-point favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, so you think y'all should definitely cover that, right?
Yeah, we'll probably cover. I'm not mad. Like if we lose, I wouldn't be mad. I think it's gonna be a close game. Again,
but if they beat y'all by like 10, 13 points, you'd be like, all right, we got some work to do.
Yeah, I mean, again, bro, the first 4 weeks are preseason games. Dak ain't played yet. Like, bro, I've been watching preseason and like teams are rusty. You're rusty. Like I told you how I saw CJ Stroud miss Nico Collins on a 70-yard bomb. Like, but he missed it in August. He's not gonna miss in the middle of September. You know what I'm saying?
That's why JJ McCarthy needs these reps.
I agree, but at the same time,
you don't agree. You said they seen enough of him.
No, listen to me, bro. I can feel away, but I know what the organization is thinking. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, yeah.
Oh, so you agree with me in philosophy?
Yeah, in philosophy, but just because that's my philosophy doesn't mean that coaching staff is going to do it.
Well, I guess that's
not my $50 million asset.
I guess the Vikings have 0 rings in their whole organization too. Another one.
Okay, right, but they can't worry about the past. They got to focus on trying to win a ring now.
And if they were trying to win a ring now, they should trade us a 4th-round pick for Russell Wilson, just in case.
Yeah, see, and they don't feel that way. If anything, they call Kirk Cousins back, and they'd be like a 6th-round pick.
Kirk Cousins was looking like cheeks.
Right, and you think Russell Wilson looks good because
I didn't want Russell Wilson.
Okay, so why would they want Russell Wilson?
Because they're dumb, and we want to take advantage of dumb niggas. What the fuck? Like, I'm not saying that's the smartest move. I'm just saying JJ McCarthy, who played in a run-heavy Michigan team, and Jim Harbaugh wasn't like, yo, just in case, we should have JJ McCarthy be a backup for Justin Herbert. Like that wasn't on his radar. If he was like that,
he said he's the best quarterback he ever coached.
Yeah,
you gotta remember,
Jim Harbaugh is a nice guy.
He was promoting the hell out of JJ because he wanted y'all to trade up. He wanted teams to trade to 6. Remember that? Remember that whole ordeal when I told you that nobody's taking this from them. When I told them that no one's taking this pick from them, they're going to have to sit there and pick Joe Alt.
I'm glad they picked Joe. I mean, they're probably glad now that Rashawn Slater's out for the season. Yeah, I'm happy as hell with Neighbors. Damn, they took Bijan. So in this pick in real life, I'm such a big. It depends on which league I'm in, right? If I have Neighbors in another league, I picked Neighbors so many times in these drafts. I'm not going to do it this time. I'm going to go ahead and get Jahmyr Gibbs. Do the draft board until.
Oh shit, my bad.
Until what's it called? But you're about to be up, so.
What we got going on?
So we have Jamar Chase going first, Bijan second. Y'all mock draft should be coming up. If you did a mock draft already, I mean not a mock. I always keep saying mock draft because my Giants have been so terrible that I'm so just used to saying mock draft because I be looking in the mock draft. So you know how many mock drafts I've watched in the past 5 years, nigga? I probably watched 500 mock drafts. So I'm used to just saying mock drafts. But in your fantasy draft, you should be looking at who's going round 1, what's changing around.
This is really tricky for me. I'm gonna go Christian though. I'm gonna go Christian, but like, bro, in my real draft where I'm drafting 7, I'm prepared to go Nico Collins. Like in my big
So
league.
you would take McCaffrey over Derrick Henry going where I think he should go, which is in the first round. I was able to get Derrick Henry in the second in our last fantasy mock.
Yeah,
Then that's where
sweet.
he should go. But I like this. I would like if I have the 9th pick, I could get Neighbors. So let's see what they do. I would like in the 9th pick if I could get Neighbors. 10th pick. He might not even get Neighbors right here. Where's his options? He could get Nico. He could get Ashton Genty. If niggas still high on, and he got Neighbors. If niggas still high on Achan, they could, but I don't think Nico. There you go.
It's my man's right there, bro. I'm telling you. If I can get Christian or CD, I'll do it. But I think my league's too short. I'm not going to be able to. I don't think Saquon's going to go high. I hope he goes high. I don't think Saquon's going to go high, so I'm going to end up with Nico.
I mean, he had that crazy year last year. He's the Madden cover. Niggas just like Saquon. Maybe you might have a big Trump supporter in your league.
So like, I got a 49er in my league. And I if he's drafting in front of me, I think he takes Christian.
Okay.
I already asked about CD, and they were like, "Yeah, no shot. He might even go at 2."
I don't like that Genty's going in the first now. I was liking him in the second, but if it's end around, I'm probably going Genty. Brian Thomas goes in the second here. I mean, like I said, I've been saying this. This has been the smoothest. You should have players that your top 2 players that you want. You should have that solidified. You should have that solidified because these 2 first rounds is the sweetest first rounds that I've seen.
Bro, I might go White Boy Summer for real. I might go White Boy Summer for real.
White Boy August. Oh, so let me try to guess who that is. Who's another white boy? Lad. You're getting Lad McConkey. You're getting Lad McConkey.
I'm thinking, like, that's what I'm saying. So this is where it gets tricky.
Oh, McBride. So
yeah, that's where it gets tricky. But remember when I was that's kind of why that's the reason I was explaining that tight end situation the way I was explaining it.
Josh Allen goes before Brock Bowers. This is going to be a funny draft. This is going to be an interesting draft. But I feel like this is a realistic draft based on just sentiments on players.
Right.
And all that. Like, it can get, and then Brock Bowers, there he goes. So he got Saquon and Brock.
But you see why I say I fuck with Kittle? Because I still got a slim shot at Kittle. A slim shot. But like Trey McBride, it's not happening, gang.
Do I go JT here? Nah. I mean, I know I said I was doing a late tight end joint, but with McBride here, I'm going to just take him. Like, because this still falls in line with my strategy. If I'm picking third and I could start off with Gibbs and McBride, I like that. You know what I mean?
Right. But
and in second,
so
like
now you just slamming wide receiver.
Yeah, now I'm just going crazy with wide receiver. But it depends. I might get another running back here. Nah, I'm not going to get another running back, to be honest.
Damn, I didn't even get a shot at George, bro. Look,
I'm getting JSN. That's easy. That's easy money. Fuck running back. I got Jahmyr Gibbs. So this is a rare mock draft for me. That's why I'm glad I switched it up, right? This is probably the first time I even got running back in the first. I've been getting a lot of receivers in the first. But this is smooth to me. I like to test out these different situations. Running back, tight end, receiver, and then I'll see what I go on a run on. But what this tells me is I'm not going to get a quarterback anytime soon. Just because I have I haven't even doubled up yet. Usually I'm doubling up on receiver or running back. I haven't doubled up yet. Definitely not getting quarterback in that 4th round. I'm assuming Lamar Jackson's going to go here soon.
That's good.
Jalen Hurts before Lamar Jackson. How do you feel about that?
I mean, don't hate it. This is a unique situation, but I'm actually gonna go Lamar. Fuck it.
I don't blame you. We're in similar boats. So you went running back, receiver, quarterback. I went running back, tight end, wide receiver. So it's gonna be a dope draft. The guy after you, Meeseeks, he's clearly a Rick and Morty fan. So he went double running backs. See what he does. I think he goes receiver.
Can't step out the house without no Rick. I feel like Morty.
Who's that? Rilo Rodriguez? That's all
right. Nah, that's my nigga. That's my nigga Autumn.
What the fuck? Oh my god, bro! I hate this nigga. Just ruined the draft, bro. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god, this nigga has me wanting to restart a draft, but we not. It's Saturday, but like, what? No, this nigga,
we not.
Oh
it's
my
Saturday.
god, bro! Why are you doing that? You know how? You know he had to go out of his way to do that.
Yeah, he thought about that shit.
This nigga trolling, bro.
Unserious, bro. He came in the draft, bro. He really came into a grown man's draft and just decided to be unserious, bro.
Let's see what he does.
That's funny. That is funny.
Yeah, it's funny. We're gonna clip this one, bro. Come on. What's the point of? I want to see. I want to see how long it takes for him to be auto. Like now he auto. What did I just say? Now he auto. Fuck this nigga, bro.
Oh man, that's hilarious, bro. I hate the wide receivers in the 4th round. I hate these motherfuckers, bro. Well, but I hate the people that they show you. It's not that I hate the wide receivers. I hate the people that they show you.
Yeah, the wide receivers in this spot I don't like, which is why if I could get neighbors first, I could just kind of stack up our running backs. As receivers, I like in the 5th and 6th way better. I'm glad he went. Oh, he not auto no more. This nigga weird, bro.
That nigga funny as shit, bro, is what he is, bro. That was funny. That was funny, bro. Oh my god. So here's the thing. My whole thing with Lamar, I really feel good about putting running back in a way. Because with Lamar, you're low-key getting running back 2 points and you getting quarterback points too. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel that.
Like he's running, like he probably gonna run for 60 yards. He might even run for a touchdown, but we know he's getting in the end zone, whether it's throwing the ball or running that motherfucker in. So I mean, if I can get Lamar, I'm never even thinking about getting Lamar in the 3rd round because he really rarely is ever there. But like, if he's there in the 3rd round, dog, in my big money league, I'm gonna take him because it's boom or bust. Like, I'm not in this joint to try to like maintain shit. I'm really in here to try to win. And like,
he went Travion Henderson. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't. I think I'm gonna have to stack up on receivers. I'm going Marvin Harrison here. I feel it's a good spot for him. Now I have McBride and Marvin, so I have to I'm probably gonna have to in this draft, I'm gonna have to double up in both positions. So I'm gonna get a tight end late.
Mm-hmm.
Should have got Chuba and see if he would have still been there. He got Tet. I'm gonna go ahead and get RJ Harvey. I'm gonna go again and get him, and then I think I'm probably gonna go on a receiver run after this.
Oh, so you got your boy. You got your boy Marvin.
Yeah, I got him. But
You
I
gonna
have
let me
him
take
with Trey
George?
McBride, so that's what I'm saying. So if I end up with both these niggas, like I'm gonna have to double
Bro,
up.
I would not do that.
What?
I would not do that. Dog, if you get Trey, I'm not getting Marvin.
But that's what I'm saying. It was just like the options that was there for me. Like I want Marvin over DK Metcalf. I know
Bro,
you.
I'm not tripping. Where is George Pickens at?
I don't know, but I'd rather have Marvin over.
Oh, he's still on the board. Let's go. Is this me? No, I'm about
I'd
to.
rather have. Who would you take, Marvin or Tet?
Tet.
Interesting.
Bro, I'm not bro. I don't, bro. He's not the number one option over there. He's not the
number two, and they're going to be passing a lot. I feel like,
bro. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, again,
it's the end. It's the end of the fourth. There goes Pickens for you.
Yeah, I took him. If I end up with,
all right, but like look at it like this, right? So we're in the fifth round. You have Vlad, Xavier, and Pickens, which is smooth. But I have Jason and Marvin. But I have Gibbs and so you got to go running back next. You going running back next.
I mean, for sure, but I'm already lit up. I'm lit up like a light. Good. It's sweet. I got a C-Mac right here. We already got
Trey McBride could have a crazy game along with Marvin, so I'm not really worried about that.
Hey, you believe in Marvin because they don't got nothing to do with Trey McBride over here. It got everything to do with Marvin Harrison Jr. over here. Like I'm not doing that dealing. That's why I like George Kittle so much. But again, like bro, he went early. Like you took Trey. I mean, Brock went late, and then Trey went right after him, and then George went. Yeah, damn. It's just, I mean, yeah. Like RJ Harvey, he boom or bust. I really like that one for you. I like 1, 2, 3. I just don't like 4.
I feel you. Now looking at it, but here's the thing with Denver. I feel like I could just get Cortland Sutton later and be cool. Because I do. Denver's one of my offenses. I want a piece of that Denver offense. So I will get a piece later. Besides,
I
already have a piece. Whatever.
But I actually like his team, which is why it's fucking annoying.
Who?
Kofi.
Kofi.
Yeah. I like his squad, bro. So let's see what we got at. Let me see what we got at running back. Because I might have to just say fuck this shit. I might have to. Like, Aaron Jones, they got me by the balls. Look at this shit. But the game's a game. And I'll take Aaron Jones as a running back too, because again, Lamar low-key my running back. Like I got Lamar to be the running back and the quarterback. So
see, I hate the receivers that are available right now. So I'm probably going to go on more of like a running back run.
Bro, ain't no. I mean, Tyrone Tracy, your man's there. You can take him.
In the 6th, that's where he going now, though. Like,
bro, he's a starting running back.
I know, but still. Actually, I'm gonna go your boy, Jalen Waddle.
It's a good pick. Good pick.
You know, just in case I want to, like if he's going off him and JSN,
yeah,
that's a cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it makes more sense for me right now. Travis Hunter. I was thinking about Travis Hunter, but I'd rather have more defined role where, Jalen Waddle isn't going to have snaps on defense. So Tyrone Tracy goes. I was hoping he stays. Rashee Rice, I'm avoiding. Are you taking Rashee Rice in the 7th?
But I don't know. I'm taking Xavier Worthy. Like, that's just what it is now. I'm taking Xavier Worthy. I'm just, yeah. Like, I want Rashid Rice role. I want the Rashid Rice role. I'm obsessed with the Rashid Rice role, but I think, like, they'll just give it to Xavier Worthy. Why not, bro? Xavier Worthy is actually dependable.
I just went Ricky Pearsall.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm getting a lot of receivers to make up for the fact that I got McBride and Harrison. Now I think I'm gonna go on a running back run. Damn, Abuka. I feel like they're right next to each other. Like ADP wise, I'm not mad at Pearsall.
Hey,
I kind of wish I took Abuka low key, but
a big thing that I've noticed too is with a lot of these players is that you need to check certain drafts because like all right, so say like you're in Yahoo, somebody that is going earlier might be their ADP might be at a different spot. You know what I mean? Like you got to check where certain people are going to pick their ADP, like to pick out their ADPs. Like in Yahoo, somebody might be their ADP might be ranked higher or lower than it is on ESPN. Like that's a real thing. You got to check depending on the league. So like we play in the ESPN league. I know some shit that our league don't know in that league. I know some shit you don't know in that league. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep that to me.
And we're going to draft that live. Me and Austin are in a league that's been going for some time. $100 buy-in. Yeah, $100 buy-in. Pretty seriously. Not my most serious league, but I would say that's my second most serious league.
Yeah, right. I like where it's at. It ain't a stress-free league.
Purdy just went.
It ain't no stress-free league. The motherfuckers on your ass and that shit. T-balls be kicking my ass in that motherfucker, bro. I swear to God, she's a reason that I target tight end early.
Oh yeah. In that league, you have to. She loves her tight ends.
She don't play about her tight ends.
She would have went Mark Andrews by now.
Oh yeah, for sure. You ain't getting a rookie tight end with T-boss on the clock. Yeah, no rookie tight end with T-boss on the clock. Bro, shit is my goal. All right. So here we in the 8th. Let me see. Jerry Jeudy. Bro, honestly, this is where it gets choppy from because I really, in a weird way, I think Jerry Jeudy is getting underdrafted. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my dog.
That's your dog? That's not your dog, bro.
Oh, he's not my dog? Okay.
He's not your dog. Now he's your dog. You're funny, bro.
That's my ball. That's my ball.
Yo, shut up, man. Shut up, bro.
That's my ball, bro. She my ball. That's my ball.
That nigga Bill's going in the 8th round now. That's interesting.
Big Bill. Beautiful Big Bill.
I
feel like that's where Brian Robinson was going, right?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Zach Charbonnet here. I like him over J.K. Dobbins, Travis Etienne. I even like him over Bill. I like him over Tank Bigsby. I like him over Jalen Warren.
You like him over Cam?
Scatterbo?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I love Cam Scatterbo. I'm a Giants fan, but I'm not getting him in the 8th round. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I know my team. I'm not getting him in the 8th round. I'm sorry. Y'all could get him. Y'all could, y'all hyped over him, what he did at Arizona, but I'm probably not getting him. I bet he's about to get right now.
You think Cam over Ramondre? Yo, I'm about to say at some point somebody got to drop Jerry Jeudy. Like Joe Flacco as a quarterback, it ain't gonna be pretty, but it's gonna work.
Right now, Khalil Shakir is day-to-day, high ankle sprain. Yeah, I'm gonna take Khalil Shakir. Still didn't take Scatterbo. I live my raps. Now, if he's there in the 10th, I'll probably take him there. But
Let's see what we got going on. Who we got? Evan Ingram going. Stephon going. All right, bet. Let's go. Come on. Is it me? Nah, not yet. I like Juan Jennings because I don't really think he's injured like that.
Oh, you don't?
Nah. I don't think
who would you take, Juwan Jennings or Khalil Shakir?
Me, I love Khalil Shakir. In the PPR, they took one. Fuck it. But Christian Kirk. Go ahead, get Christian Kirk because I don't really care for whoever comes back to me over here. Hopefully, Rashid Shaheed. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Christian Kirk.
That's
but yeah, but yeah, honestly, I'm cool with both, bro. Like they're in the same tier with me. That's what I'm saying. That's why I always list people in tiers because it's like, oh, one guy goes, all right, I'm gonna take this guy. It's the same thing. Like I do this shit, like I get life. Like, all right, Shody go over there. All right, I'm going over here. Like it's just gotta, you just gotta adjust.
Ramondre goes, Jaden Reed, and there goes Scatterbo.
See, I personally do think Ramondre is a like a sneaky ass pick because he's going to start, bro. People act like he's not going to start. He's the starter.
I'm taking Ramondre over like Jaylen Warren and J.K. Dobbins.
Really, yeah. I would take them around the same area.
But J.K. Dobbins went way before Ramondre in this, like hella picks. That's what I mean, though. Like, so I think that's good value for Jerome. Junkins just went you back on the clock.
Back on. I'm going with Rashad. I would go Rashad. Me personally, also in a real draft, I might go Dylan Sampson here. Like in an actual draft, I probably would go Dylan Sampson just because I feel like this Quinshon Judkins situation is a little iffy, and like I think Dylan Sampson's gonna get he's just gonna get touches.
All right, I'm up. I don't like a lot of players here, to be honest. Maybe I don't like him. Honestly, we're about to see about this. We're in the 10th round. I'm going to get Caleb Williams. So I just got my quarterback in the 10th. Mm-hmm. Damn near everybody got their quarterback already.
Yeah. Bro, that going in the 7 low-key pissing me off. Like that's kind of making me really mad. Like, bro, like leave my nigga alone, bro. Y'all don't even like that nigga, bro. Back up.
Let's see. Who am I going to go here? Like, I don't like the running backs going, so I'm probably going to go receiver. Honestly, I'm probably going to go Rashad Bateman.
Rashad Bateman in the 10th. That's some value, though. Should be some value there.
In the 11th.
Ooh, I like it here. Top suggestions. Jadon Blue. Pick right before me. It is what it is, though. Shaheed, let's go. Tyler Algier, Dylan Sampson. I still might be able to get Dylan Sampson in this motherfucker, though, for real. Let's go. Jerome Ford or Dylan Sampson. I'm going with the better. I'm going with the younger guy.
Tight ends are going again. Kyle Williams.
But like this is the thing with tight ends. Like even with all those tight ends going, like look who's still on the board.
Yeah, I'm sharp. So niggas going JJ McCarthy in the 12th. That's crazy.
I mean, why? Like you act like, bro, JJ McCarthy and your man's is the same football player. Like they both can throw and they both run. Like why? Like what do you think JJ McCarthy's not doing on the football field?
I think he's buns.
Okay,
I'm going Colston Loveland.
Yeah, like
I could get that little stat just in case they get some early chemistry, and then I just doubled up at tight end, and now I could, Why is Jalen Wright still here?
because people talk bad about the they talk bad about Miami Dolphins players. They don't think their team's gonna be good.
I agree.
See, that's why he's here.
Demario Douglas
Mm.
in the
Also
13th.
favorite.
Nigga, I love Pop.
No, you don't.
Nigga, I can show you my drafts last year. I can show you my drafts. Nigga, I can show you my drafts last year. I drafted. I got Pop last year. So just because you got hip to him recently doesn't mean
I got hip to him recently.
It must have been because you surprised.
I'm surprised. What?
You surprised that I got him.
You told me something new because you ain't getting them in none of these mocks.
Well, if he's in the 13th, if he's in the 13th,
but why haven't you got him in none of the mocks?
Because you always get him early.
Yes. Yes. Yeah,
all right. So my shit is about value. Right. So like he's valuable here. I like him here.
But you like him or you love him? Which one is it?
I like him. I don't love him.
You said you love him.
I like him. I liked him enough to have him. Did you have him in any of your teams last year?
Yes, bro. I had him since his rookie year.
All right. That's all I needed to hear.
You know what I'm saying? Again, let's go, bro. We going big offense right here. What are we talking about? We going with the offense. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm proud that you drafted him in the 13th. Like, I'm proud about this. I don't want you to think I'm mad about this. I'm happy you did it.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and get Ollie Gordon. I need a defense and a kicker, but usually there's more picks, so I'm gonna get one of them. Whatever. I don't really care. Oh, I'm back. You know how these niggas go. Chris Boswell. And then I'll just stream defense.
Keaton Mitchell, that's a good pick, honestly.
It's all right. He can stay on the waivers, to be honest.
You said
in
what?
my opinion. I'd say he could stay on the waivers. Like, it's a cool pick. Like, would you rather have Keaton? Would you rather have Keaton Mitchell or Ollie Gordon?
Honestly, Keaton.
With Jalen Wright being out and then Derrick Henry being an Iron Man. Guess what I got?
What?
I got an 85.
Finally.
I got an 85. I got an 85. Yeah. We finally did it. We finally did it. The analysis, the analysts who were anal about their shit, they finally boosted me. They know what's good with the, you know what I mean? It's because every time I'm getting like an elite neighbor super early.
Let's see what they like. 98, Jackson Smith, Jalen Waddle,
Ricky Pearsall. Come on, man.
That'll do it. Marvin Harrison not going. Jalen Waddle, RJ Harvey.
But Marvin Harrison's the reason why those other guys don't like my shit. But I think I'm looking at him as a talent. Like as a talent, Marvin Harrison, I think he's going to be explosive in this offense. And I think it's going to be like, all right, Austin, would you be shocked if the Cardinals won the division?
Would I be shocked? I would be shocked. I would be shocked if they won the division. I would not be shocked if they were like 11-5, 10-6. I would be shocked if they won the division. I would not be shocked if they were the second place team.
Okay. Nah, I like that. But if they were the second place team, Marvin Harrison got busy.
Right. Yeah. I agree.
He got busy. All right. Cool. Yeah. So your ceiling for them is, and I think that's realistic because I don't think they win the division.
Yeah,
but
I would be shocked at that. Yes,
I would be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked just because there's a lot of question marks, and I'm only talking about this because this is the division we've been talking about. This is the episode the division's about. I wouldn't be shocked because the Niners and the Rams have a lot of question marks, and I feel like the Cardinals have a lot of continuity, and I like what they did on the defensive side of the ball. And I feel like in terms of the offense they're trying to run, they got the pieces for it. You high on James Conner. We're both high on Trey McBride. I'm high on Marvin Harrison. And if Kyler, he could stop playing Warzone a little bit and he puts on the VR set and does what Jaden Daniels been doing with his shiftiness, he don't be getting hit. If he can stay healthy, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I agree.
Go to the guy that got Brandon Aubrey in the third.
Let me see. Which one was he?
Let me see. It's damn, they got you. Niggas got a kicker in the third and they think you did worse than him.
Yeah. But it's all good though. Because that's why I do this. So it's like, all right, bet. That's a bad grade. We'll learn from it. We'll see what they didn't like, what they didn't fuck with. They like my QB, but they don't like nothing else. Let's see. You drafted player ranked top 3, Lamar. If you would have drafted Kelsey in the 7th round, Tyler Warren is a tight end 1. Oh, they don't like Matthew Golden. They don't like Christian Kirk. But now
they're tripping. I like both those picks.
Yeah.
I don't like McCaffrey though. You know how I feel about that. Lad McConkey, they don't like.
They don't like. Okay. They don't like. See, that's too boomer bust for them.
What?
C-Mac, Lad, and Xavier. But like again,
Xavier's a good pick. Lad's
they don't
a
have
good
that
pick.
baked in. They don't like, you know what I'm saying? They don't have that baked into the like next week, it'll be like, oh, okay, I get why you drafted Xavier Worthy where you drafted him. You know what I mean? Like Rashid Rice isn't suspended yet. So it is like a gamble on Rashid Rice being suspended.
But that's the thing. They're talking about they're probably going to suspend him early versus having him play. And even then, you're not getting him until
week 9.
Yeah, like you're not getting him for a break. So he off my draft board.
Yeah,
I him being a talent.
By that time, if Xavier Worthy is the reason that my team is 7-1, 6-2, like, do you think I give a fuck? Like I'm in position. You know what I'm saying? I'm in position for the playoffs.
I like those picks, but it's good being on the opposite end because usually you getting these you getting all the praises. So it just feels good. You know what I mean? It feels good. Even though I like your picks, it feels good.
It feels good to feel like I won.
Yeah, you know, like but I do like the Lad pick. I like the Worthy pick. I think they're tripping.
Yeah.
You got Golden too?
Yeah, I got Matthew Golden.
Yeah, I think they're tripping. They're tripping. But I also feel like with Fantasy Pros, this shows how like their grade doesn't matter because they have a nigga who got a kicker 3rd round over you. Like, come on now.
Also, you gotta remember.
Come on now. Like, you don't like McCaffrey. Like, as much as I don't like McCaffrey as your running back 1, nigga. Well, You got McCaffrey's running back 1. Why didn't you target Brian Robinson?
Well, because it just didn't work out that way.
Where did he go?
Like somebody else drafted him.
That's the problem with a pick like that is your handcuff isn't one of them handcuffs that's going to go late where you could just easily draft them.
I want to say
he went in the 10th.
Yeah.
He went in the 10th. And who'd you get in the 9th? That's what we need to know. You got that's a good pick. And then you got Rashad White. But would you have, let's say Brian Robinson was there, would you have taken him?
If he was there, yeah, for sure. I mean, think about it. He went right there, and I went Rashad White.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to see how that worked out.
Yeah.
I got Caleb Williams right there. Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? So there's still some shit going on that I'm not tripping off of. You know what I mean? They don't like Xavier Worthy in the 4th, but like, bro, I love Xavier Worthy, George Pickens. I love that.
Let's see. I like Xavier Worthy over Jameson Williams. Him or Tet is hard. That's a hard choice. Xavier Worthy or Tet.
But now, okay, we gotta remember, if we are in PPR, yeah, I want Xavier Worthy. If we're in half PPR, maybe I go Tet. Maybe I go
sense. That makes sense. Tet or Tyreek Hill? Because I got Jalen Waddle in the 6th. So it's like
Tyreek Hill might win you your league. That's the thing. Tyreek Hill really might win you that shit. So
that's where we have different draft philosophies because I'm going with safer high upside plays because he got Tyreek Hill. I got Marvin Harrison. Who says Marvin Harrison can't win me my league?
I do. I really feel like Tyreek Hill can
Austin, that Dolphins, unless Mike McDaniel just had an epiphany and he figured out.
So but again, it comes to asking all the questions. We got to ask all the questions. Just like we talked about the trade, and I said, well, why would anybody want to pick him up? The answer to why anyone would want to trade for Brian Robinson is I got a depleted running back room. That was the answer. That was the actual answer to my question that I asked. This is the same thing. Why won't somebody that's a championship contender trade for Tyreek Hill? Like, all jokes aside, like we bullshit and whatever is whatever, but like, you don't think that for a 4th round, you don't think that Tyreek Hill would go back to the Chiefs? You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like it sounds ridiculous.
I mean, if you want to get into that, I gotta prep for that type of question.
But that's what but it's just one of those situations where it's like I gotta take it on the chin that I was wrong about Brian Robinson or whatever. But it's like, well, that scenario was a unique scenario, but the scenario made sense. In all honesty, it was a win-win for both teams. I got a solid backup for my injury-prone running back. I only had to give up a 6th-round pick.
But you got the injury-prone running back, which is why they felt like, which is how I felt about McCaffrey, which is why him and A-Chain are on my no draft list.
Right, which is
McCaffrey
fine.
lands in the 3rd round. They don't get McCaffrey. That's
so you don't think that a Super Bowl contender could be like, yo, I got a 5th for you, bro. Let me get Tyreek Hill.
With his antics, depends on the city.
That means he's worth. That means he's worth. That's what I'm saying. That's why he's worth a 5th. If he didn't have no antics, he might be worth a 2nd or maybe even a 1st, depending on who you ask. But what are
the teams you think that would be down for that though? Like that would be in that situation.
Who are Super Bowl, bro? You don't think the Ravens would be down for it? The Ravens are down for anything.
Like, what, they got Zay Flowers for his role.
Okay, and like you, Tyreek Hill smokes Zay Flowers. Like we're not about to sit here and say that Zay Flowers, as good as he is at football, is like, oh, I'm good on Tyreek Hill. When I took chances on Des Bryant, I took chances on DeAndre Hopkins, I took chances on Steve Smith. I took chances on a lot of fucking wide receivers.
Two of those players was very long time ago.
But that's what I'm saying. And they weren't even out of their prime. Des Bryant was out of his prime in 2020 when he was playing for the Ravens.
So they had Des Bryant on. They still had Lamar then?
Yes, bro. Like, I'm not saying this team.
That nigga was on some. Who's the nigga on the Miami Heat?
Udonis Haslem?
No, yeah, Des Bryant was on his Udonis Haslem shit on that team.
And
I don't remember.
They took a flyer on it, bro. Like they took a
Tyreek Hill was more than a flyer, though.
Okay, like, but that's my point exactly. That is what I'm saying. Like,
so you're taking Tyreek Hill with the hope that, all right, if it's not working out, they trade him, which means that you agree with me that Dolphins offense.
No. He could go crazy on the Dolphins. It's not like it didn't happen just 2 years ago. He had 2,000 yards just 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and then they figured him out, which is why I'm off these niggas.
Okay,
because they did. Because back then it was all sexy. Mike McDaniels, he's vaping on the sideline.
You think corners in the NFL can guard Tyreek Hill today? You think that it just no matter what the situation is,
in cover 4 and cover 2?
Okay, so what happens when you don't run cover 4 and don't run cover 2? Because if you're running that all game long, I got something that can beat that.
Depends. Are you running cover 4 and cover 2, and you can run the ball and you chomp it on their defense, and you can just run cover 4 and cover 2?
You're not a good coach if you can't. All they're going to do is run cover 2 and cover 4. If you can't figure that out, you're not a good coach.
And that's what I'm saying, though. That means you're banking on Mike McDaniels being a good coach and him being able to adjust.
I'm banking on the offensive guy figuring out offense. I am banking on it.
I hope he does. Because I like the guy, but he might just be an offensive coordinator and not a head coach.
Regardless, he's going to go back to coaching offense. At some point in time, he's going to go back to coaching offense. This is why you made your money, bro. This is why you making money. The thing that we make our money on is the thing that we got to be the best at, whether you like it or not. And for him, it's offensive play calling. You've had all offseason to figure this shit out, bro.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. So when it comes to Mike McDaniel, you have hope in him. But when it comes to Brian Daboll, because the schedule is hard, he might get fired before week 10, even though he got his guy. And I don't even know if Mike McDaniel
is this guy going to play before week 10.
It don't matter.
Everybody from Mike McDaniels is playing, bro.
All right, but here's the thing.
Like this has nothing to do with
But the philosophy does kind of have to do with that.
Hold on. Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
There's 32 teams. There's 32 different organizations. So for everything that works for one team, for one organization, does not go for another organization. Everything is different, bro. The schedule for your team isn't the schedule for the Miami Dolphins. Like, so it ain't you. It don't. It's not even.
So you don't think that's built into? All right, yeah, we might just fire him, even though this nigga is infatuated with Jackson Dart.
If you guys are 1-10, do you give a fuck? Do you think I care?
We're not going to be 1-10. Put money on it.
Okay, all right, nigga, bro. I can put money on I can literally go to your schedule and I can put legit money on some shit, bro. I'm not gonna do 1-10, but I can put fucking 500 on a legit record, and you're not going to give me that 5 because you know damn well, y'all probably going to be 3.
It depends on the record because I think we beat Washington week 1.
So put money on it. It's like you don't want me to do that, bro.
I do want you to do that. That's why I brought it up.
I will slap 5 on some shit. You willing to pay a 5? If you're willing to pay
it depends on the record that you think, because you think that Brian Daboll is going to lose his job with a quarterback that he got. Tua and Mike McDaniel, they're misplaced.
Here's the thing. You don't understand. Nigga, I don't care if you keep him or if he loses his job. But I do know the NFL. And I do know that if he loses the team and the team doesn't like losing and you guys what is your schedule like, bro? You tell me.
All right, our schedule is tough, but Mike McDaniel has to come to the podium. We're finding people, and we're not showing up to practice. They don't respect that man. They don't respect that man.
Let's talk
about part of coaching. You could be a great offensive mind. They don't respect that man.
You want to talk?
They respect Brian Daboll. So why?
Who?
The whole team and the organization.
So you guys respect him because you guys are winning preseason games.
No, it's not because of that. You know why? You know why they respect him? Because his first year he won Coach of the Year and won a playoff game, and we were ahead of the schedule.
He got beat by Mike McCarthy twice his first year when he won.
Okay, y'all don't. And where's Mike McCarthy? Where does Mike McCarthy work?
Bro, it means
where does Mike McCarthy work?
Bro, where does Mike Daboll work for a losing ass team?
Brian Daboll works for the New York Giants.
I can't be Cooper.
And okay, and when Brian Daboll, hold on. When Brian Daboll was the coach, how far did y'all get in the playoffs? Tell me how far, because he won a wild card game, which is as much as y'all did since he's been here. Since Brian Daboll's been with the Giants. He's won a playoff game, which is about what y'all have been doing. Bro, winning a playoff game.
Brian, but I'm not going to bat for no coach. You're the one going to bat for this.
How could you go to bat for Brian Schottenheimer, nigga?
Bro, right. And you're going to bat for your losing ass coach. He
went to a losing team. And then his first year, he won a playoff game.
Wait, his first year, how many years he been there?
He's been there for about 3 years.
Okay, and in his third year, what did he do?
Nigga, he just got his quarterback. So we're going to give him time with his quarterback. Who?
I said in his third year.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me ask you this. Wait.
Tell me true or false. Last one. True or false? True or false? Because niggas gotta go. I gotta get to the pool. True or false? Is it true that a 12-year-old is now able to drink since the last time that the Giants in general have beat the Cowboys? Is that true or false?
Does it take the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, we ain't won no. Bro, I'm gonna be the first one to let you know we ain't won no Super Bowl, and I'm not talking about the Super Bowl. I'm not talking about no.
So what is it? Why is the Cowboys a benchmark in our division?
Whoa. I'm only having a conversation about the Giants versus the Cowboys.
Why?
That whole Super Bowl thing, I will agree with anything you got to say about that. Listen to me. I will agree with anything you got to say. Listen, anything you got to say about the parade, anything you got to say about the Super Bowl, anything you got to say about Jerry, I will agree. I will be the first person to tell you the truth about the Cowboys. I will give you the whole history, the whole run back. But when it comes to what the question I'm asking right now, I'm only asking one. And is it true that a 12-year-old, since the last time you guys beat the Cowboys, is now 21 years old? Is it true that somebody that was in 7th grade is now in college allowed to drink since the last time you beat my football team in real life? Is that true? Because everything
sure. But I'll hit you with this counter statement. I'll hit you with this counter statement. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. You're older than me, right? You're older than me, right? There's a
crab in a barrel mentality.
Yeah.
Listen,
listen.
Everything I say about the Cowboys is true.
Listen. So listen. I watched 2 Super Bowls, and one of them Super Bowls. No. Now you don't want me to get into my my historical shit. My historical shit, we beat y'all on the way to a Super Bowl.
Right, cool.
You are older than me. You haven't watched the Super Bowl. You haven't watched the Super Bowl. And the Texans have been losers. The Texans have been losers. The Commanders have been losers, and they got farther in the playoffs than y'all.
Right.
This is the NFL. Things happen real quick. Things happen real quick. We're growing up. That same 12-year-old, the Lions were some shit. The Lions were a joke. They just won 15 games.
Yeah, and you still ain't beat us. All that you talking about still ain't beat us.
Yeah, I didn't bring. That's all you can bring up with us. That's all you can bring up.
Whoa. I ain't gonna lie. You're right. That is all I can bring up. But losing matters. Losing it doesn't matter to you, but to me it does. I won't cap. I hate my football team for fucking losing, and you know that shit. You know how serious I take fucking losing. So you can smile and grin all you want because I'm not capping. I don't fuck with losing. This is my default smile. But what I'm saying is, when it's toe to toe, when we go to Thanksgiving, I'm winning that day. You know what I'm saying? When we played you in Thanksgiving, I won that day.
Yeah, with
Watch.
Daniel Jones.
So-
He on the Colts start now. So I'm
and
sure
gonna
y'all
win-
beat
I'm
the
gonna win with
Colts.
I'm gonna win with Jackson Dart. I'm gonna win with whoever you got there. Until I don't win, that's how I'm gonna approach it. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully.
I swear to God, Jackson Dart is playing y'all, and he puts a whooping on Trayvon Diggs. He puts a whooping on Overshown, and he's skedaddling. I'm on your ass, boy. I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you.
You get to. You would get to do it. Why would you not get to do it? You won that day.
You don't have to determine what I get to do. I'm a dude.
No. Winners determine what the winners write the history books, bro. Winners write the history books. So
we've been winning. And I was alive for it. So
okay, cool, bro.
So y'all better get back Micah Parsons, because if y'all don't get back Micah,
we've been winning.
If that nigga Micah ends up on the Niners or the Lions,
I mean, I guess you won and you were alive for winning. But if we're talking about history, they still got 5, bro. So it's like that shit doesn't really matter to me. If you want to claim that old winning shit, but you're not talking about none of those people. You're talking about somebody that's your coach now. And that motherfucker can't win when he comes to Dallas.
Yeah, but here's my thing. Last episode,
that's the thing that happened for you.
Listen, Austin. Last episode, you were like, yo, you want Dayball to be fired because you know he a threat.
No.
You want him to get fired, but he's not.
I swear to God, I do not.
I told you he's not going to get fired because he got his baby boy.
Listen. You don't have to fire a loser.
That nigga might as well be named Jackson Dayball. That nigga's not getting fired. I'm telling you. And that boy is going to be tormenting the division. I promise you.
It's like Cleveland. If y'all feel that way, if y'all happy what's going on over there, good. If you happy what's going on,
it's not like with Cleveland. Don't compare us to Cleveland. Don't compare us to Cleveland.
Bro, I'm not comparing you, bro. Every fucking football team is different. I'm not fucking comparing your shit to another team, dude. I keep on telling you, every 32 teams is different. Every single philosophy, everybody thinks differently, bro. I'm not comparing you to your team. If you're happy with your shit, I'm happy with your shit. I swear to God. I'm not joking. Like, if you're good with it, I'm good with it, bro. I really am. Like, I'm like all jokes aside, like, yo, y'all like y'all's quarterback? Y'all like y'all's coach?
He's been looking good. Have you been looking at him? He's looking good, though.
Okay,
what I'm saying is,
Jackson
Dart? Look, what are your thoughts on Jackson?
Jackson Dart is, bro, he's Bo Nix. I'm like, when I'm seeing him play football, I'm like, all right, I see the Bo Nix. Like, I see
you see the Bo Nix and with the mix of Jalen Hurts.
Oh, bro, listen, that's the thing. I'm trying to talk real ball with you right now. I'm not even trying to shit on your team or size your team. I'm trying to talk real football with you. It's matter of fact for a reason. Because I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to, like, oh, my man is sizing his team, so I'm not going to give him shit. No, I'll talk real ball with you, dog. I'll talk real ball. That's what I'm saying. It's not about comparing your squad to another fucking team. It's not about comparing anybody to any. It's 32 fucking teams in the league, bro. Everybody's thinking different. Everybody's agenda is different. Some people need to win playoff games. Some people need to win Super Bowls. Some people are just happy to get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, if you're happy with what y'all got going on, good for your camp. All jokes aside, good for your camp. If you're happy you got a fucking quarterback and you think he's about to do his thing, let's boogie. Let's boogie. But if I beat you, though, like I said, you said, you don't get to know. Winners write the history books. That's why you get to tell me about y'all Super Bowls that y'all won when you were alive for them and you got to see it, right? Right?
Yeah, you get to do that, but you also got to remember for the past 6 years we were starting Daniel Jones. So when you talk about when did y'all beat the Cowboys?
I don't give, like, bro, y'all did what y'all did and y'all dropped, like, y'all did what y'all did. You broke up with your bitch, whatever, my nigga. Like, you did what you did, bro. Yes, y'all were rocking with Daniel Jones. You're not now. You're rocking with Russ, and you think that's going to, like, let's boogie. But all this rapping and bapping and acting like today is the winners, bro, no one's holding it up and running a victory lap tonight. You know what I'm saying? Them Super Bowls get won in February, not in fucking August. So let's play some football. Let's see what y'all got. And if y'all are really cold, like how you say you are, everything you talking going to be true. And we'll see what happens if you guys are losing, because we know losing affects teams. So we'll see what happens. No, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody in this football shit, bro. I don't want no one getting fired. This shit really actually means something. This is more than a fucking game. People think this is some shit that gets played on Sunday and it's over on Monday. Motherfucker, if that nigga loses enough, he gets fired. His fucking family has to leave fucking New York. So, like, no, I'm not wishing that on nobody. All right,
so niggas still rich. But listen. Y'all got the Eagles week 1. We got the Commanders, right? And then we play week 2. So that week 2 is going to be interesting because, you know.
For some, for some it's going to be interesting. For others, it's going to be a Sunday.
That's interesting. It's going to be a 1 o'clock game.
That's what I'm saying.
1 o'clock game. So, but for now, just focus on the Eagles, because if
I'm trying
there's an opportunity. There's a chance. There's a chance we're 2-0 in week 3 and y'all 0-2.
Yeah, that bro. Any given Sunday. So I'm not going to sit here and deny that that's not a chance, my nigga.
I forgot you even knew that term based off how you talking about my squad. I'm going
off. Like, are you trying to banter? Like, what are you doing? Because it's like, bro, I'm never going to act like we can't be 0-2. I'm never acting like we can't be 0-2.
Wait, you overlooking us crazy?
No. I'm not overlooking.
I could list the things you said about my squad. You said you don't see it in Jackson Dart. This is before the precinct. You say you don't see it. You said Cam Scatterbo. You would take Jaden Blue in the real draft. No fantasy. No. Okay, in the real draft. You would take Jaden Blue. You said
what?
You said you went through this. You went through the games we're playing, and you're like,
right? Because
Dabo might get fired. We'll see if he gets fired if he starts 2-0 with the Commanders and the Cowboys, and we're 2-0 in the division, along with being 2-0. Because we've seen Dayball get the most out of Daniel Jones. We'll see if Shane Steichen could get the most out of Daniel Jones, since he likes him over Anthony Richardson. We'll see about that. But for now,
Daniel Jones.
What?
I said, what about? I said, who? I said
Shane Steichen. We'll see him over.
I said he thinks that he can get that out of Daniel Jones. I did not say
he can't get what Brian Daboll did, which was like
he believes he
400 to 500 all-purpose yards against the Vikings.
Yeah, just win the game, man. Just win the game in week 2.
All right. Jaden Daniels is running for his life after y'all lose to the Eagles, and then we're 1-0. Y'all 0-1. And then week 2. You got to come to us, right? Or I guess we come to you.
What happens if y'all are 0-1? Like, what happens if y'all are the losers that y'all have been?
The vibe's still immaculate because the Commanders just went to the NFC Championship. The vibes are still immaculate. The vibes over there.
All right.
Hey, go re-sign Micah. Go re-sign Micah so the vibes could be matching ours right now, for real. Go re-sign them, and the vibes can be matching.
You care about vibes, bro.
Vibes matter in sports
to you
because it's a mental game
to you.
And if you go into the locker room, you go practice, and the vibes are down, that's how y'all going to perform. So if y'all don't have your defensive stalwart,
I just watched 3 documentaries on how that's not true from 3 different franchises.
Hey man, studies aren't always true.
So the vibes aren't always true because I just watched the Chiefs that just won, and their vibes wasn't even good.
Chiefs are a bad example. They've been winning for a while. Chiefs are a bad example because them losing the Super Bowl is bad vibes. Them getting blown out in the Super Bowl is bad vibes.
The Super Bowl with that killer on their team. The vibes was up when the Patriots won with Aaron Hernandez on their team. Chico. And they were saying, "Yo,
nigga, they won like 6 or 7 rings. The vibes are different over there in New England. Like you keep bringing up dynasties.
I'm talking about dynasties.
The vibes of dynasties are going to be different than every other team. So bring up the vibes of some other team.
It's because they're good, bro. It's because the only thing that matters to win the championship, because that's what we're talking about here, right? We really just kind of talking about like trying to get to the pinnacle. We don't give a fuck about a week 2 win, do we? Do you really care that much about a week 2 win?
I mean, it hits different when the 2 first weeks are division matchups,
Oh,
so that matters.
So you do care. Okay, so you do care.
I mean, in this case, I do care.
Okay, yeah.
I would love to come out 2-0. That would be great for us.
If you tell me that we're 0-2 and we can reel off 7 wins after being 0-2, I'm taking it. I'm taking that.
Yeah.
I'm taking.
I mean, sure, but you're
whatever anybody got to take.
But with y'all vibes being down, it's gonna be hard to pick y'all back up if y'all start 0-2
here's what I'm saying.
And y'all lose to the Giants, who you're
not,
so down on.
Listen, what you're saying isn't incorrect. Like, I agree with you. But what I'm telling you, in a certain scenario, if you're saying that if I lose two losses, the first 2 weeks we lose and we reel off 7 straight, I would take it, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
Of course you would take it, but what type of I mean, if you were to do a
so
Vegas
like,
odds,
you know
all right, hold on. Like, let's say y'all are down. Hold on, Austin. If y'all are down 0-2 and there's some Vegas bet you could take to rattle off 7 games, what would be that'd be like plus 5,000, bro.
So it's like we're
talking about. You talking about what are we talking about?
Odds. But like that's what I'm saying. We're picking. That's what I'm saying. Like, odds are we're probably not going to be 0-2.
I know. I mean, odds are. I can see y'all being. I can see y'all beating the Eagles. Emotional win. Yeah, we beat and then y'all come in, play the Giants. Boom, check, nigga.
Okay, well, like, I mean, that foot has to drop eventually. Like, bro, we've been beating y'all for 9 years straight. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about that situation. If we're only talking about that situation, we're not talking about the season. We're not talking about nothing else.
I felt the same way about the Commanders. Daniel Jones was smacking them boys. Those were 2 dubs for us. We were smacking, bro. I'm telling you, I have a lot of Commanders on my timeline. They are used to getting smacked by us, even when we were trash. And when they won 2 games, when they won the first game, I was like, all right, we're going to win the second because we always beat the Commanders.
In the matchup versus the Cowboys?
Definitely not.
Okay, that. So that's what I'm saying.
So why we gotta be favored? But listen, it don't matter. Like,
you talked about
odds. We were the 3rd pick.
Okay,
in the draft.
Okay, you're talking about odds. You're saying, the odds are if you guys are 0-2, you're not going to reel off 7 straight. It's like, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, but we're talking. That's 2 different types.
I agree with you. Though. But what I'm saying is, odds are we not losing. Odds are we're not losing to the Giants, and that's a fact. That's an actual fact, right? Like, if we go to Vegas, odds are we're not losing to the Giants.
It depends if y'all get Micah back.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But by the way, Austin, when did you predict that y'all would get him back? Because we're like we're like 10 days from when the season starts. So y'all going to get him back, or is Jerry Jones still doing Jerry Jones type marketing? And
again, like what would you expect, my Nick, bro? The Netflix doc just dropped on Tuesday. You thought he was about to not show his ass off this week? If you go, I get it. You don't got. I don't know if you have Netflix or whatever, but if you are,
I have everything. I have a bit. If you go to all my streaming joints, it's a different bitch on every one.
Okay.
Netflix. I was just watching the Jussie Smollett joint. I don't pay for Netflix. I don't pay for Hulu. I don't pay for Peacock. It's a different bitch on every one.
Shout out my man, Mr. Bitches. But also, if you go to Netflix, because that's all I was trying to say, is you go to Netflix and you look, the top second or top 3 show is the Dallas Cowboys. It's the Dallas Cowboys documentary. I'm not telling you to watch it. I'm telling you that if you go there, that's what's second. He just went on a world tour, dog. He just blessed Michael Irvin's podcast. That's where he dropped the first Ether Little Bomb. And then after that, he goes on Stephen A's Thursday and Friday. It's the weekend now. What do you think everybody's doing? They're watching his doc. He's a marketing genius. He's doing his work. Trust me, bro. Micah Parsons.
Okay, so you're spending it. Now you like the Jerry Jones work.
I don't know. I'm sorry. My bad. If I said that I like this shit or I fuck with it, no. I'm telling you the truth. It's matter of facts, bro. My opinion or my feelings about this shit have nothing to do with the information I'm providing to you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm providing what's true, dude. I don't need to spin shit. But I can tell you
So is it fact that if the Giants are, keep in mind the Giants only won like 2-3 games. So the Giants are 2-8 and they would just fire Brian Daboll. That's facts to you?
No. I'm saying that I don't think that that's facts at all. I think that if
but you made it sound like that last
Okay,
time.
well, my apologies then. Bro, seriously, all jokes aside, my apologies if I made it sound like that to you. I was saying that usually you losing coaches, fans start crying and they start calling for people's names. And I'm talking about in general. Again, it's 32 franchises, bro. So I'm not talking about the inner workings of your actual franchise.
But I'm just saying, if let's say we go 2-8, and this is what you said. I'm just going based off what you said. If we go 2-8 and it's Russell Wilson, all it is, it's not going to be calls for Brian Daboll's job. It's going to be calls put Jackson Dart in.
And I'm pretty sure I said, bro. And if you go back and listen to that clip, I said it's either going to be the coach, it's going to be the QB, or it's going to be the coordinator. I didn't say that.
Now we're doing that. No, you didn't say that.
I did. I go back and run it back.
You didn't see that.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Respectfully, if y'all are 2-8, I'm not really caring what the fuck y'all are doing, bro.
But you just said if y'all went 0-2, y'all could rattle off 7 straight wins.
No, I did not say that. I never said we could do it. I said if you tell me that if we go 0-2, that we rattle off 7 straight wins, I'll take it.
All right, but if we go 2-8, we put in Jackson Dart. Why would we? If Brian Daboll got fired after us going 2-8,
bro,
why would we put in Jackson Dart after firing Brian Daboll? It makes zero sense.
I'm not predicting shit. I'm saying that
now you're not predicting shit.
Yeah, no, I'm not. You think I am, and I'm literally talking fucking football. Like I haven't fucking watched 30 years of history on this shit, dog. Like I've seen this happen.
Nigga, you weren't watching shit when you were 2 years old, nigga.
Bro, my nigga, when the fuck have you been to fucking Dallas Stadium, dog? That shit was 2020, nigga. I've been there since 2020 fucking 2020. What do you remember when you were 2, nigga? You're not gonna hit me with a 30 ball. You're not gonna hit me with a 30 ball, nigga. You're not gonna hit me with no 30 ball. 20 years.
That's better. Better.
Thank you. 20 years of work, my nigga.
All right, I have 20 years of watching my team, and this is the best coaching staff. This is the best front office that we've had, and I'm telling you, we're going to be a problem for you in your dreams.
Okay,
we're going to be, and if you are be in your nightmares.
Yeah, and if you are, I'll own up to it. But I've heard you talk this shit before, and I seen us blast y'all asses. And you said, bro, I didn't know about the offensive line. I didn't know the offensive line was trash. Nigga, you've been following your team all summer. How you not know your offensive line was bad? How were you not scared about your offensive line? Every time you were talking to me, it was the same banter. This
year is different. Now I'm putting in extra work. But I'm putting in extra work. And that was coming off our little playoff thing with Daniel Jones. I'm like, all right, we're gonna come back, we're gonna be better. But now we have offensive line coach Carm.
Like, because this ain't the first time you talk to me like this. This isn't the
all
first
right, but last year we had 4 different quarterbacks. We benched Daniel Jones, shipped them off
before we played. You weren't talking like, hey, bro, all right, yeah. You were talking to me just like how you're talking to me.
Nigga, Austin, we listen.
True or false? For the past 3 years, my nigga, have you not been talking to me like how you're talking to me right now before our teams play football?
I have a different level of confidence this time.
Bro. All right. And this shit would have this rumbling. If we was in the same room right now, we would really be rumbling right now because of your stupid level of confidence.
I have a different level of confidence right now.
No, because you might have, and I believe you have a different level of confidence right now, but for the past 3 years, bro, you be coming at me with this same shit, talking about how y'all gonna do it.
This is my team. I'm always gonna come like this. But I'm telling you, this is the year we coming different. We coming different, nigga. We coming different. Whole time. Because this is the NFL. This is the NFL. The offensive guru that we brought in finally got his guy. That's all you need to know. And the team, we ready. We got a wide receiver 1. Who was our wide receiver 1 back then?
Malik Neighbors.
No, it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't. I'm not talking about last year. The year that I was super hyped after we just did whatever. Who was our wide receiver one?
You tell me. It's your team. You tell me.
Who was our wide receiver one?
You tell me.
Nigga, it was Darius Slayton.
Exactly.
Nigga. It was Darius Slayton, nigga. We just got off the Kenny Galladay.
You weren't telling me this at the beginning when you was telling me how you was going to smack me.
Nigga, you know the type of nigga I am. I'm not going to be over here telling you, well, I'm nervous about this and I'm nervous about that. No, nigga, I'm telling you all the positives I see. To talk shit. But now I'm talking shit with way more data and real confidence based off real shit. Back then, it was just vibes.
It was half your chest. It was half your chest.
Yeah. So if that was half my chest, get my full chest now. Because I'm telling you, we coming. We got a hard schedule, but we need it. Because it's not going to be this hard next year, and Dayball's still going to be here. Joe Shane's still going to be here because he just had two banging drafts. We got a good swing tackle right now who's probably going to be a franchise right tackle. If Andrew Thomas can stay healthy with Marcus Bowe, we got him in the 5th.
And in the second quarter, I saw his ass getting whooped. On that Jameis interception, he got his ass whooped.
Hey, man, growing pains.
You know what I'm saying?
Growing pains. Y'all had growing pains on y'all line, whether it's defensive or offensive.
Well, Evan Neal still got growing pains. How the fuck we explain that shit?
Who, Evan Neal?
Yeah.
Bro, don't bring him up, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't try to bring him up. That's years ago, bro.
He was,
bro. Yeah. We had to kick him in the guard. We just kicked him in the guard. Let him get used to playing guard. You should be better at guard, all right? He should be better.
Listen to how he should be better.
That was before we got the Raiders offensive line coach, Carmen Basilio. We call him CB over here. CB, he's going to get him right. If he's not right, get him the fuck out of here. He wasn't here when CB was here. You got to take your L sometime. He might have been an L, just like your boy, what's his name? Maxie, Croxy, what's his name? Mozzie. Your boy Mozzie. He got him in the first round.
Yeah, but like we talk about the same draft. Like y'all drafted Evan Neal, right? We got Tyler Smith.
Evan Neal was the consensus best tackle in the draft.
Does that make it okay that he turned out to be a bust?
It doesn't make it quote unquote okay, but it makes it understandable that we drafted him.
So you're fine with it. You're at peace with it.
I'm at peace with it. Yeah, I'm at peace with it. If we can kick him in the guard and we can have a Mekhi Becton type level upside from, all right, we got a good guard in the 7th. When did y'all get where did Quentin Nelson go? Not saying Evan Neal was going to be Quentin Nelson, but where did he go?
He went 6th.
All right, then. And Evan Neal went 7th. So if he could become a guard, we get him at the cheap because nigga, you sucked at tackle and now you're a guard.
Eric Flowers and it didn't work.
Nigga, you're trying to bait me bringing up Eric Flowers. Don't bring that nigga up again. Don't bring that nigga up again. Don't bring up. I don't even know who that nigga is. Don't bring him up again.
You know exactly who that is.
Don't bring that nigga up again, bro.
I can't bring up old shit. Now if I bring up old shit, I'm wrong.
Don't bring that nigga up, bro. That was a different regime that drafted him. That was a different regime. And we're talking about the last 2 drafts. My boy Joe Shane's been getting after it. And we'll see, bro. The season's almost here. That's why I'm hyped up. I hope y'all do well because I hate the Eagles way more than I hate y'all. I hope y'all beat the Eagles. I hope y'all have a emotional win against the Super Bowl champions, and you're like, we about to go 2-0. We about to go 2-0, and then we punch y'all in the mouth.
Hey, so you want us to be relaxed? You want us to be relaxed when we see
Yeah, very relaxed. Like we got the Giants. We saw now 2-0.
I think you want us amped up. I think you want us.
No. I actually want y'all to beat the Eagles. Y'all this is the dream scenario for me. We all y'all 1-1 and we 2-0. We beat the Commanders. We beat y'all. Y'all beat the Eagles. We beat the Commanders. All you niggas 1-1. That's what I would prefer. I hope y'all beat the Eagles. Come in like, man, we got this shit figured out. The Giants, we always beat the Giants. Oh, watch this. Oh, watch that. Watch that. And then watch this. Simple.
You funny, bro.
Simple. All right, but we were rocking for a while Saturday.
Yeah,
Monday we'll be back. We're gonna have different content. We went through all the divisions already. We're going to be doing a lot of betting. Once this fans, we're going to be doing a lot of fantasy. We're going to be doing a lot of betting. Watch out for our betting segment. It's called Like, Love, Lock. So our 3 favorite picks every week. And we're going to have one for week 1, of course. We're going to have it all season. We're going to be here. We're going to be here for y'all. There's a lot of to us, we're the realest niggas in the space, in this football space. And it's coming live from the hottest division, the hottest team.
Emotion. You see how we acting now. Imagine how we acting when the game action.
Yeah, this is just prepping. This is trust, because you just tune in. Make sure you tune in, because I'm ready for the season. I wish we had a game tomorrow that mattered, but just wait. Football season's here. Make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube. Matter of fact. Twitch, matter of fact, we're on Instagram. We got 100 followers on there. We're on the road to 100 subscribers on YouTube. We have more content for y'all, and Twitch. We're on the road to at least get some more on there. I got Justin on there on Twitch. But besides that, like and subscribe. Have a good weekend. Get some bitches, flirt, or some niggas, whatever you're into.
Flirt with whatever you want to flirt with. Fuck it.
Yeah. The whole rainbow. The whole thing.